Hello friends, I'm Nishik and in this video I'll teach you how to make a profitable and professional micro job and freelance marketplace website like Fiverr, Freelancer and Upwork.com. Now this website that we're going to create in this video has all the important features and functionalities that a professional micro job website must have. Let me first show you this thing. So first of all, this is the website that we'll be creating in this video. If you see from top to bottom, this is the website. You can see there are several menu items that we have created. I'll show you about each menu item that we have over here. Then we have this option over here. You will see whoever it is, whether it's the freelancer or the employer, they can see this thing, they can go to their dashboard. So in this website, we have front-end dashboard, both for our freelancers and also for our employers. Employers are basically customers who are getting these freelance services. So I'll explain you about this dashboard, front-end dashboard and all the features in this. First, let's again come back to the home page. Let me explain you about the main feature. Let's scroll down. If you see over here, you have different services over here. Now these are the freelance services. So basically what happens in a freelance micro job website, different people or freelancers will come on your website and they will submit their services. So somebody, for example, is a web developer, they create different types of website, they will submit their service. Somebody is doing voiceover, they will submit their service. Somebody is writer, they will submit their service. Somebody is maybe a musician, they will submit their services. And people will come, visitors and customers will come on your website, and if they're looking for any particular service or any particular freelancer to do any job, any small job, contract based job, they can hire that person. For example, right now I'm recording this video. Now once I'm finished recording, I need somebody to edit this video, so I can hire somebody for video editing on this website. Similarly, maybe if I want to create an e-commerce website or maybe a business website or a membership website, then I can come to this website and I can hire somebody to create a website for me. Let me show you how that thing works. So first of all, these are the services. You can see who is the service person. This is the person, Ali, Robert, Thomas, Nair. These are the people who are providing these freelance services. You can see the pricing, reviews and rating, the average rating, and what is the title. If you want, you can add to favorites so that whenever you log in next time in this website, you can see all the favorited items that you have. First of all, I'll open this thing. So maybe I want to go for this service. I want to create an e-commerce website. I want to hire this person, Nair Sheikh, who will do this thing. So this person says, I'll create an e-commerce website for you, and the delivery time is 7 days. So this person will create an e-commerce website within 7 days. English level, you can see whether this person is fluent or basic in English. You can see some works. This person can just, they can create screenshots or images like this to showcase their portfolio or to showcase their previous works. Then if you scroll down, they can also type in, complete description about what all they will be doing on your website. You can do this thing. Then after that, they can also have this frequently asked question thing. So whenever if they want, for example, when you're providing these services, if you're a freelancer, there are several questions which everybody asks. So you can do one thing, you can create a list of that and you can just answer them right away. Like what methods of payment are supported? Can I cancel anytime? How do I get a receipt for my purchase? These kind of questions. And if somebody wants, once somebody has, hired this freelancer, then they can go ahead and rate this person, whether he was good or bad, they can do that thing. Now suppose if I want to hire this person for my service, then I can say this thing, the price is $350 to create an e-commerce website. And they also offer some additional services. Like if you want to optimize your website, SEO optimize your website, it will be additional $50. So as you can see, as soon as you select this thing, the price updates to $400. And if you want to improve your website security, you can again go ahead and select this thing. Now the total price is $450. Now somebody can click on this buy now button. If they want this thing, they will be redirected to this page. They can fill in their form. Okay, so they can fill in their name, all these things. And after that, we will see in this video, I'll show you how to integrate different payment gateways to accept online payments. Also, if you want to add some processing fees or taxes, you can do that thing. I'll show you how you can add taxes and all these extra fees if you want to do this thing. Now this is optional. If you don't want to add any taxes or processing fees, you can just remove it. It will just show you the regular price. And as I was talking about payment gateways, I'll explain you how we can integrate different payment gateways for different countries. Now many countries have different payment gateways. Like in USA, in European countries, we have Stripe payment gateway. In India, we have multiple payment gateways. like Razorpay, CC Avenue, many different PayU Money. Similarly for Pakistan, Bangladesh, different countries have different payment gateways. I'll show you how you can integrate those payment gateways on your website so that you can accept online payments. And commission is also automatically deducted. Now obviously this is $450 for example, the total price is $450. This $450 will actually come to your account, the person who is running the website, the owner of the website. So this $450 or whatever the price is, whatever the amount is, it will first come in your account, and after that you can deduct your percentage, your commission. For example, you're the website owner and you're charging like 10% or 5% or 20%, whatever you want. You can deduct your 20% or 10%, and after that rest, all the amount, you can give it or deposit that money to the freelancer's account, and you don't have to do anything manually. Everything is done automatically. Let me very quickly fill in this form and show you this thing. Alright, so here as you can see, I've just filled in some dummy details over here. And after that, once you select the payment gateway, whatever payment gateway you want, you can place an order. And once your payment is successful, it will show you this thing, your order is completed. Okay. Now from this page, I was an employer. Now let me open a new tab. I'll open a new tab, or maybe I'll open a new browser, and I'll show you what this freelancer will see. Okay. So let me do that thing. So this is the freelancer's account. You can see Nayar Sheikh. Let me refresh this page. Now this freelancer can see we have 2 in-queue services. So people have bought my services. So I can click on my services. And here, as you can see, view in queue. This is the service. I'll be creating an e-commerce website. So I'll click on view in queue, and you can see this person. This is the one that we just did, $450. I can click on view history, and now I can chat with this person, and this person can chat with me. Okay. So this person, the employer who just hired me, they can also go to their dashboard and they can click on bought services because they bought this service. And they can click on view history. And this is the person, they hired this thing. And now this person, the employer, the one who hired the person, they can type in the message like, hello, this is and they can explain everything. This is the kind of website. These are all the features that I'm looking for. If they want, they can upload a PDF file, doc file, Word file, if they have a list of things that they want in their website. And after that, they can click on send message. Now, once this message is sent, then again, let me come back to this freelancer's website, refresh it. This freelancer will see this thing. And after a few days or maybe few hours, once they have agreed upon anything, they will start this thing. So maybe, and once they have, once this freelancer creates the project, they can deliver the project and they can say done. Okay. They can, if there is a voiceover project, they can upload that voiceover file. They can upload that audio file. If this was an writing project, this person can upload that writing file. Or if this was just a website, they can just create a website and they can see done. And they can also request this person, the employer, to mark the service as completed. Okay, so I'll just click on done and again come back. I'm just showing you in, how this works. Okay, now this employer, once this service is completed and once this employer is happy with this service, they can now change the status from hired to completed and click on update. Once they do this thing, let me again come back to this thing. Now, before I refresh this thing, as you can see earlier, it is just $0 in my account. Okay, because the service was not completed. And just now the employer has changed the status of this service to completed. Now, let me refresh this page. Now, as you can see, the amount is $427.50 because 20% of this amount, actually the total amount, including fees and all, 20% or 10%, whatever the amount is, that was deducted. I think it was because 20% of this amount or the total amount was deducted. It also includes the fee and all. So 20% of this total amount was deducted and rest 80% is now credited to this freelancer's account. Now this freelancer can do one thing. They can go to the, first they have to verify the account. The freelancer will have to verify the account. They can enter the name, contact number. They can add some details like if they have their passport number, they can enter the passport number or Aadhaar card number, whatever. They can click on submit verification. After that, they can go to statements and they can see this is the amount that they have in their account. And they can, as you can see, this is the one. Now, if they want to withdraw this fund, they can click on withdraw now. And if they want to withdraw through PayPal, bank transfer, if I want this money in through PayPal or through bank transfer, I can select that and click on withdraw money. Now, as you can see, it says please verify account before withdrawing. So I'll have to verify my account. Once I verify the account, this payout request will be sent to the admin of the website, and after that how it works, how this admin will send the payout. I'll explain you that thing later on in this video. This was just a demo transaction that I just wanted to show you at the very beginning of the website, so that you get a idea about what kind of website you're creating, what all services it will have, and how this process will work. So this was the entire process. This is how everything works. Now let me very quickly show you a demo of the design of the website. The technical part we have seen how this process works. Now let's see the designing part. This is the home page. You can see you have different categories, just like Fiverr. If somebody is looking for audio or music, finance service, video animation service, writing translation service, freelance service or micro job service, they can click on this category and they can see all those services related to that. Okay, for example, let me click on design and creative. So all the services under design and creative will show up over here. All right, so this is how it works. Again, let me come back. If I want to, I can search for any particular service. For example, if I'm looking for web developer, I can just search for that and it will autofill this result and it will show me this result. Now I'll show you the dashboard later on. Then after that, we have this option. We have our hero section. If you want, if you're looking for something, you can select this thing. You can select the service and click on search. I'll show you how you can design this page, how you can design all these sections. Need something done is the next service, is the next section. Third section is your popular services section. Then after that, we have few more sections. Client section. If you want to contact this person, you can contact them. If you want to browse services or projects based on different categories, you can do this thing. If you want to see highest rated freelancers on this platform, you can see that thing. If you want to open any single freelancers account or freelancers page, this is how the freelancers page will look like. You can see the name, the average rating, about the freelancer, the educational qualification, work and experience, awards, reviews. You can see everything. You can also see if you just want to hire this freelancer, you can see the rate, $60 to $65 per hour, and you can see the location of this person, or everything in detail. If you want to hire this person, you can just click on invite and you can hire this person. If you want to chat with this person, you can even chat with this person. If you want to disable this option, obviously you can disable this option as well. Let me again come back to the home page. Then if you scroll down, we have few more sections. This is your testimonial section. Okay, all the positive reviews and ratings related to your website. And finally, we have our footer. We have a custom header and footer builder on our website. So if you want, you can design your header and footer however you want. Now single, also if you see, there are different styles of single services page. So if you open this option, if you hover this, browse jobs under services, you can see there's so many different designs of displaying a service page. If you see detail version 1, you can see this is how a single service page will look like. Then after that, if you want to see another design, you can see detail version 2. So there are many different designs. If you want to select some other design, you can select this thing. There is one more design, detail version 3. Now this is for single service. If you want for archive service and for all these different pages, also contact page, about page, I'll show you how to create all these pages. All right, now let's again come back to our demo website. Now there's so many other things that I want to show you, the dashboard things, messages, verify, all how this thing works. But I think I should stop over here because introduction is also getting very lengthy. I just wanted to show you a very quick demo of all the features, of all the design of the website that you will be getting if you follow this website tutorial. So I hope you guys like this demo website. Now if you like this demo website and if you want to create this beautiful and professional website, make sure to watch the complete tutorial. And also this website is 100% mobile and tablet friendly. It will look amazing on mobile phones like in mobile app. And creating this website is also super simple. I know you might be thinking like there are so many advanced features in this website, how you can do that, but don't worry about that. You don't need any programming or coding knowledge to create this website. It's just simple drag and drop. So just follow the tutorial. Make sure you don't skip any portion or part of this video. Watch the complete video. By the end of the video, you'll have your own professional website. And if you don't like this design, there are tons of different designs. I'll show you how you can just import those designs on your website. Now, before we proceed further, before we start creating this website, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. And now, let's start creating this website. Right, now to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a freelance marketplace website, a simple blog, or a business website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, youtube.com, google.com, fiverr.com, all these things are different domain names. So we'll also have to register a domain name on the internet so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in this domain name in the browser URL bar and they can land on your website. Second and the most important thing is your website's hosting. Hosting is basically a server or a computer wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this website from top to bottom, all the different pages, all the different services, projects, media files, database, this entire website is saved in a server. And that server is running 24/7 so that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always see your website live because your server is always up and running. Now, hosting is the most important thing about your website because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. So your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your websites, your website's ranking in Google and Bing search results, and even your website's security is totally dependent on your hosting. So if you select a good and reliable hosting, your website speed and performance will be amazing. User experience on your website will be pretty good. With that, you will also get better ranking in Google and Bing search results. And for anybody to attack or hack your website, it will be very difficult. And obviously, in contrast to that, if you select a cheap, crappy hosting, everything will be opposite of that. Now, there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately, only a handful of them are really good enough to consider. But you don't have to worry about that. I'll recommend you the best and most affordable hosting available on the internet. So for that, you can do one thing: open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/hostinger. In fact, you don't even have to type in this thing because this link is also given to you in the video description below. So you can simply click on that link and you should now be redirected to this page. Now this is the hosting that we'll be using: managed WordPress hosting. We don't want to use a regular web hosting because we will be using WordPress to create this website. We need managed WordPress hosting, a hosting which is a hosting or a server which is specially crafted for WordPress websites. So this is the one that we need. With this, we also get free domain name. I'll explain you about free domain name and all the other features that you get with this hosting. First, you can scroll down. You can see on Trustpilot, they have a very positive review. Then if you scroll down, you can see there are 3 different plans. Now you can start with any one of these plans based on your budget. Steps are all going to be same. So you can just select any one of these plans and click on Add to Cart button. But let me just very quickly show you and explain you a few of the features and what all things you will get with this plan, okay, or with this hosting. So first of all, maybe if you want to start with this business plan. So with this plan, you can see you can create up to 100 websites. So today you're creating this website, a freelance marketplace website. Tomorrow, maybe if you want to create another e-commerce website or a blog for yourself, for a client, for some family member, you don't have to purchase a new hosting account again. You can create up to 100 websites in one single hosting account. So today you purchase this business hosting, and after that for 100 websites, you can host all those websites in one single hosting plan. Then after that, you get increased performance up to 5 times as compared to this regular premium plan. So this and let me explain you why you get 5 times performance, because this plan is using SSD storage, which is in and itself is very fast storage, very fast server. But this plan, the business plan, is using NVMe storage, which is even faster than SSD storage, which is really good. And you also get 200 GBs of SSD storage, and you also get 200 GBs of storage, that to NVMe storage. Now we don't need that much space, frankly speaking. We just need 200-300 MBs, not GBs. So we don't even need 1 GB. This entire website that you see on your screen, it has hundreds of different services, hundreds of different freelancers, employees, and all those things, many different pages. Still, the file size or this entire size of this website is not more than 200 MBs. So whatever type of website you're going to create, it is not going to exceed 1 GB. And here you're getting 200 GBs. So don't worry about the space. You also get daily backups, free business email account. So instead of a regular email account like nayyar@gmail.com, you can create an email account with your website name. For example, my website's name is blogdude.com. So I can create an email account like nayyar@blogdude.com. Okay, so that kind of thing. We also get free unlimited SSL certificate. If you go to your website, if you go to my demo website, you can see this lockpad over here. If you click on this thing, it says connection is secure. So that is what your SSL certificate is. It secures your website. We get unlimited bandwidth, we get a free domain name, free CDN, and because we are using managed WordPress hosting, we get all managed WordPress related features. So you get WordPress acceleration to improve your website speed and performance, WordPress WP CLI and SSH, object cache again to improve your website speed, WordPress AI tools, and optimize for WooCommerce. All these features for WordPress website. And for security also, you can see so many features to secure your website from malwares, from hackers, from attackers, and all those things. And with that, you also get exceptionally good support and service from Hostinger. So for most of you guys, I would recommend you to start with this business plan. So you can select this business plan, click on this add to cart button. This is the most popular plan. Select this plan and click on add to cart button. In the next step, it will show you what plan you have selected. So in this case, as you can see, business plan. And after that, it will show you the pricing. So if you go with 1 year, 1 month, you'll have to pay $14, which is very expensive. We don't want to select that. If you select 1 year plan, you have to pay $5 per month. And after 1 year, when your plan renews, instead of $14, you have to pay $12 per month. And if you select 2 years, that is even better, because for 2 complete years, you will get your hosting for just $4.49 per month. And even after 2 years, when you renew your account, you don't have to pay $14, you just have to pay $10 per month. And similarly, if you want the best discount, the greatest discount, I would recommend you 4 years plan, 48 months plan. Just have to pay $4 per month for 4 complete years. So for 4 years, you have to pay just $4 per month. And even after 4 years, when you renew your account in 2028, you just have to pay $9 per month instead of regular $14 per month. So this is the plan that I would recommend you to select, 4 years plan, to get highest discount possible. Or if you want, you can even select 2 years plan. Don't select anything less than that. Select 2 or 4 years plan so that you get the best hosting, you get the best discount. Okay. If you scroll down, you can now see all the pricing and all. For 2 years, you just have to pay $130. If you compare this with some other hosting, first of all, you'll get even more discount if you enter this coupon. Click on have a coupon code and enter this coupon. Nayyar, N-A-Y-Y-A-R, and click on apply. Now instead of $130, you can see you just have to pay $115. So for $115, you're getting free domain name and hosting for 2 complete years. And if you again, as I was saying, if you compare this with some other hostings, you have to pay more than $100 for just for the first year. And that too, I'm talking about the most basic plan. Here we are selecting a very good and very powerful hosting plan. That too for 2 years, and we just have to pay just over $100. So this is the plan that I recommend. Also, one more thing, if you see for the second step, create your account, very important. Make sure you enter your email address and password. So select your email address, enter your email address, whatever your email address is, and just select any password for this account. So this email and password, make sure you remember this thing, because this is going to be your login credentials. So whenever you want to log into your Hostinger account, you'll have to enter this email and password. Again, make sure you have access to this email address. Make sure you remember what email address you entered, and also make sure the password. After that, you can select any payment method, credit card, PayPal, Google Pay, Alipay. If you're watching this video from India, you'll get even more payment gateways. Okay, even more payment options. So select any payment option you want, enter the payment details, and after that, click on submit secure payment. And once you click on that payment option, and once you successfully make the payment, after that, you'll see this pop-up. It will say your payment is successful, and you'll now be automatically redirected to a new page. Now in this page, you have to set a new password. Now we have just entered the password in our previous step, but sometimes it happens that you don't get that password option. So you have to enter the password here. Okay, so if you have entered the password in the previous step, don't worry, you won't get this step. But if you did not get the password option in the previous option, you can enter your password over here and make sure to remember this password. Once you enter the password, you can click on confirm, and after that you'll see this page. This is a welcome page by Hostinger. We don't have any options over here. We just have this start now button. So just go ahead and click on this start now button, and a new process will start for you. So once you click on this button, it will ask you a few things. This is a simple survey. What kind of website you're creating, or first of all, who you're creating this website for yourself, for a client, for a company you work for, or for somebody else. I'll select myself. Then it will ask you what kind of website you're creating, a business website, blog, portfolio, online store. Again, you can just select anything from here. I'll select a business website. Okay. Then it will ask you a few more things. Now this is just a simple survey. If you want, you can fill in this survey, or if you want, you can just skip this thing. So you can click on this link at the very bottom of the screen, skip, click on this link, and this thing will be skipped for you. Now you have to select the platform, what platform you want to use, WordPress, WooCommerce, some other platform, or if you want, you can even migrate your website. So if you already have a website created with some other hosting, maybe if you're not happy with the speed and performance or with the support of the hosting, then you can migrate to Hostinger. You can select the fourth option, migrate. But in this case, we want to select the first option, WordPress. So under WordPress, you will see the select button. Click on this button. And now you'll have to enter the email and password for your WordPress account, for your WordPress dashboard. This is going to be whenever you want to log into your website's dashboard or backend, this is the email and password that you'll have to enter. Make sure you remember this email and password as well. You can enter the same email address and password over here as well. Once you enter this thing, click on continue. Then in the next step, they will recommend you few themes or few templates. Now we don't need this thing because we are creating a very different kind of website, a micro job or a freelance marketplace website. So we'll again go ahead and just skip this step. Click on skip. Then they will ask you to select a domain name. So as I said you earlier, we get a free domain name. So here there are three options. You can claim your free domain, you can buy a new domain, or you can use an existing domain. Now, because we are getting a free domain, we don't need to buy a new domain. We can just use the first option, claim a free domain. Click on the select button. Now, whatever domain name you want to claim for free, whatever domain name you want to register, you can just type in that domain name. For example, suppose I want to register this domain name, nayyarshake.co.in. So I can type in nayyarshake at the left hand side, and at the right hand side, I can select some domain name extension like .com, .net, .info, .xyz. There are so many different domain name extensions available. So whatever domain name extension you want, you can select that thing. So in this case, I want .co.in. So I'll select .co.in, and after that, I'll click on search. Now this will search whether this domain name is available or not. If it is available, it will tell me that this domain is available. I can now click on continue and proceed further. Now there is one more step over here. There is one more option over here. The third option, use an existing domain. Now this is for those people who already have registered their domain names. So many times it happens that people, keep on, searching on GoDaddy, Namecheap, those kind of websites for domain names. And whenever they get a domain name, they just register that domain name. So if you also have already registered a domain name on GoDaddy, and maybe if you want to use that domain name with Hostinger, you can select this third option, use an existing domain. Click on the select button and type in that domain name. So there is this domain name blogdude that I have registered on GoDaddy. Maybe I want to use that domain with Hostinger. So I'll type in that domain over here, and after that I'll click on continue. Now in the next step, it will tell you where your domain name is hosted and what all your current name servers are. Now this is not important for now. For now, we can just click on continue and proceed further again. Then finally, in the last step, you will see this thing. It will show you what your current data center or server location is. Because I'm from India, for me, Asia data center location is selected. If you're from some other country, some other data center location will be selected for you. If you want, you can even change the data center location from here. You can select some data center location in Europe, in USA, something like that. I don't recommend that thing. Then after that, you can finally do one thing. Click on this finish setup button, and this setup will be completed for you. Now, basically what is happening right now is WordPress is getting installed on your domain name. And this is a very small process, hardly takes around 2 to 3 minutes. So let's wait. Alright, so here as you can see, this setup is now 100% completed. Then after that, you'll see this page. At the bottom, we have few options. We don't want to use any of these options. Just click on this Hostinger logo at top. This logo that you see, click on this logo. And you'll now be redirected to your Edge panel. Now this is your control panel. This is the place from where you will be controlling your Hostinger account. Okay. And whenever you want to land or whenever you want to come to this page, you can always type in this thing, edgepanel.hostinger.com, enter your email and password, and you'll be logged into this website. Now there are a few options over here. If you click on websites, you will see the website that you have just selected. So in this case, I had selected this website, Blogdude. So I will see this Blogdude option. After that, click on manage, and now click on this WordPress overview button. Now once you click on this button, you will see this page. It will display this thing. As you can see, SSL certificate is active on your domain name, on your website. Object cache, light speed cache, everything is active. You can also see your database, name, you can see the current PHP version and WordPress version. Now we don't need to do anything over here. We just need to click on this admin panel. Okay, this button. Click on this button. And once you do this thing, a new tab will open for you and you will automatically be redirected to your WordPress dashboard. In fact, you will automatically be also logged into this WordPress dashboard. Now click on this dashboard page from the left hand side. And this is how your dashboard page will look like. Now this page, the dashboard page, is the most important page of your website because this is the place from where you will be controlling your website. If you want to change your website style, if you want to change the design of your website, manage payments, manage services, manage anything, you will do everything from here, from this page. And whenever you want to land on this page, whenever you want to come to this page, you can enter your domain name, and after your domain name you can put in /wp-admin. So your website's name, or if your domain's name is example.com, you can type in example.com/wp-admin and you will land on this page, your dashboard page. Now whenever we install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few things that we have to understand and there are a few basic settings that we have to do. First of all, on your dashboard, you will see all these extra widgets. These are not really useful. So we'll do one thing. We'll click on screen options and we'll untick everything from here. We don't want any one of these options. Now at the left hand side, we have several options. We have post option. This is the option that you will be using to create blog post. Then we have media option. Whatever media files, whatever images, icons, media files, videos you have, you will see those options over here. Then we have the pages option. We'll be using this option to create pages. Like we will have to create like tens of different pages. Here, as you can see, you have to create categories page, home page, blog page, contact page, dashboard page, services page, many different pages. So we'll be doing that from here. Then we have the comments option. Whenever somebody leaves any review or comment under any one of these services or projects, you can see those from here. If any one of those is abusive, you can delete that thing. If any one of those reviews or comments is spam, you can mark that as spam and so on. Then we have very important option, appearance option. Under appearance, you can see few themes are already installed for you and one of those themes will be activated. So in this case, 2023 theme is activated. Now if you open your website in a new tab, you can see this is how it will look like. Now this style, this design of this website is because of this theme, 2023 theme. Now if we just go ahead and activate some other theme, let's activate this 2022 theme. Click on this activate button. Again, come back and refresh it. Now you can see your website design is completely changed. So this is basically what a theme does. A theme changes the appearance, the style of your website. We just need one theme installed and activated. So all these extra themes, we can just delete them. So click on this theme and click on this delete button at the bottom right corner. In fact, we don't even want this 2022-2023 theme. We'll be using a completely different theme because obviously we are creating a very different type of website. So we'll use that theme later on. First, let's see all the other options. Next option is the plugins option. If you click on plugins at the left hand side. Now, what is a plugin? A plugin is kind of a software or an add-on that will add some extra features and functionalities to your WordPress website. For example, we have to create this website. We need all these features related to payout, related to services, related to add-ons, all those things. So those features will be added using different plugins. We'll be using and we will be installing different plugins in the next step. So theme is the design, plugin is the feature and functionality of your website. Now at the left hand side, click on settings. First we have to do the general or basic settings. So under site title, you can enter some title for your website. For example, you can just name your website. So I'll just name it Freelancer. Maybe this is the name of the website, my website. Okay. Or this could be your brand's name, your company's name. If it is a professional or personal website, it could be your name. Under tagline, you can describe your website in few words. So you can type in or you can describe your website in few words. Then you can select this thing, anyone can register. Very important, so that employers and freelancers can come and they can create an account, they can register on your website. Very important. Then based on your location and country, you can select the time zone. I'm from India, so I'll select the Kolkata time zone. And after that, click on Save Changes. Then under settings, click on permalinks and select this option, post name permalink structure. Select this and click on Save Changes. Now again, come back to your dashboard, and with this, we have completed all the basic settings related to our WordPress website. Now let me show you one thing. As I've said earlier that with this hosting plan, you can create up to 100 websites. So let me show you, if you want to create a new website, if you want to add few more websites in your hosting in future, how you'll do that. So for that, again, you will come back to website. So here, as you can see in this hosting, I have added two websites, Blogdude and Fahem.in, these two websites. Let's see how we can add third, fourth, fifth website in this hosting. With that, I also want to show you one more thing. Now, if you want to use an external domain name with Hostinger, there is one extra step. You have to connect your domain name with Hostinger. So your domain name might be on GoDaddy, maybe on Namecheap, on Hover, Namebright, any website. You can easily connect that domain with Hostinger. So I want to show you both these things, how to create a new website or how to add a new website in the hosting, and how to create or how to connect an external domain name with Hostinger. So let's see that. So for that, first you have to click on this button, create or migrate a website. Then after that, again, they will ask you what kind of website you're creating. So I'll select a business website. Then after that, let's see, create a new website, migrate a website. We want to create a new website. What do you want to use, WordPress or Hostinger Builder? We want to use WordPress with AI. Now you can enter your email and password. Make sure you have selected a strong password, which means that it contains numbers, letters, symbols, all those things. Now click on connect. You can skip this thing. We don't need these plugins. So click on skip. Don't need these themes as well. We can install the themes later on. For now, click on skip. Skip this part as well. Now it is time for our domain name. You can use you can use a temporary domain name for now. But let me show you how you can use an existing domain. If you want to claim or buy a new domain, you can do that easily. If you want to use an existing domain, you can click on select. I have this domain name nayarshake.com on GoDaddy. Maybe I want to use this domain name with Hostinger. So I'll type in this thing, use an existing domain, type in the domain name, click on continue. In the next step, it will tell me where this domain name is hosted. So as you can see, this domain name is registered on GoDaddy. These are my existing name servers. I need to change them and replace them with these required name servers. So let's do that. Let's go to GoDaddy, or if your domain name is hosted on some other website, you can go to that website, log into your domain name registrar and go to your domain names, whatever domain names you have registered with this. So here, as you can see, this is the domain name nayarshake.com. I'll click on DNS. Every single domain name registration option or registration website will have DNS option. Click on DNS and search for name servers. Here it is, name servers. Click on change name servers. Delete your current name servers like this. Now come back to your website, copy your required name server number 1, paste it under line 1, and then copy your required name server number 2 and paste it under line 2 and click on save. Once you click on save, it can take up to 24 to 48 hours to link your domain name with Hostinger. By that time, you can just complete this setup, click on continue. Now again, same thing, WordPress has started installing on this new domain name. So again, we'll have to wait for 2-3 minutes. Alright, so here as you can see, again, it is completed, and now we can again click on this Hostinger logo, click on websites. You can see your new website is added. Now you can click on admin panel, or you can go to follow the same steps, go to WordPress dashboard, and you can do the same things. All right. Again, come back to your dashboard. Now let's install all the required themes and plugins to create this website. First, let's install the page builder. Page builder is a plugin that will help you to build or design this website. So this entire website, this homepage and all the other web pages is designed using that page builder. And that is a free page builder. To download, to install this page builder, you have to open a new tab. Type in blogdude.com/Elementor. Again, you don't even have to type in this thing. This link is also given to you in the video description below. Click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. This is also available in premium version. We'll be using the free version, so don't worry about that thing. But if you want to use the premium version, you will get even more features with that. Okay, so if you want, you can use the premium version as well. We'll be using a free version. So to download the free version, click on login. Now once you click on login, if you're doing this for the first time, you just have to enter your email and select some password, and a new account will be created for you. Once it is done for you, once you have created a new account, you will see this page, and we have to now use the free version. So to download the free version, you will see a URL bar. Right now it says my.elementor.com/websites. Remove websites and type in my.elementor.com/welcome/auto-install. Once you do this thing, you will see this page, and over here you will see want to install Elementor manually. Click on download it here. So click on this thing, download it here. A new zip file will download for you. You will be redirected to this thank you page, and here as you can see, new zip file downloaded. Now we have to install this zip file on our website. So let's see how we can do that. Go to your dashboard, click on plugins, because this is a plugin. click on add new and click on upload plugin. Choose file. You can just select this file from here. Okay, so you can just drag and drop this file, choose file, click on install now. Once it is installed, you can click on this activate plugin button and this plugin or this page builder will be activated for you. Then after that, you will see this setup. Cancel this setup or cut this setup. You will see at the top right corner, you will see this X. Click on that to exit this thing. Now again, click on screen options and remove this widget. Now click on plugins. This is an old version of Elementor, so make sure to click on update now to update to the latest version of Elementor page builder. So click on update now, it will be updated. Once it is updated, do one thing, click on enable auto updates for all the other plugins so that whenever there is a new version available for any one of these plugins, it will automatically be updated. You don't have to do it manually. Now let's install the theme and all the required plugins. So all the required plugins, you will get it free with the theme. So first we have to install the theme. So for this theme, again, open a new tab, type in blogdude.com/Freeio. Okay, again, this link is also given to you in the video description below. Don't need to type in this thing, just click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. This is the theme we'll be using, Freeio Marketplace WordPress theme. You can scroll down, you can see all these different features that you get with this theme: system-based notification, invoice layout, portfolio for freelancers, switch user role with single account, all these withdrawal option, unlimited packages, freelancer services, all these features. All right. So this is the theme that you need. This is also a very positively rated reviewed theme, 4.8 average rating and review. We need to purchase this theme. So click on buy license, click on add to cart. This is $59, but this is one-time payment. So you don't have to worry about that thing. Because once you purchase this theme for $59, you can use this theme on your website for lifetime. And whenever there is a new update available with this theme, for this theme, you will keep on getting those updates for lifetime. So this is great thing about this thing. And you also will keep on getting the future updates and 6 months of support. So from the day of purchasing this theme till 6 months, whatever problem you have on your theme, you can click on support or you can click on comments. You can type in your comment, you can type in the problem and they will help you out. All right. So just click on add to cart and purchase this theme. I've already purchased this theme. So once you purchase it, you will see at the top right corner, you will see a username. Hover over that and click on downloads. Now this is the theme. As you can see, Freeio Freelance Marketplace WordPress theme. Click on download. Select the second option, installable WordPress file only. Click on that. Now a new zip file will start downloading for you. As you can see, this is the one. Let it get downloaded and after that I'll show you what you have to do. Alright, so here as you can see, this file is now successfully downloaded. This is how this file will look like. Again, we have to go ahead and install this file on our website. So for that, again, come back to your dashboard, click on appearance, click on add new, upload theme. You can just choose this file from here, click on install now. Now again, once this file or once this theme is installed, you can go ahead and click on activate to activate this theme. And once activated, it will recommend you few extra plugins. First, delete this 2022 theme. We don't need it. So delete this theme. Now click on this thing, begin installing plugins, or if you want, you can click on under appearance, you can click on install plugins. Both the things will bring you to this page. Okay. Now these are the plugins that we need. So you can just tick mark this thing. It will select everything. Under bulk action, select install and click on apply. So it will install all these required plugins for you. Now once it is done, once all the plugins are installed, click on return to required plugin installer. Now you can activate all the plugins. So again, same thing, tick mark, bulk action, this time select activate and click on apply. All these plugins will be activated for you. So here as you can see, again, come back to your dashboard. Now once you click on dashboard, you might see some setup like this. I'll again click on this top right corner, skip guided setup. Okay, just select the country. We can do this thing later on. In fact, we will do this thing later on. Select your country and state name. Click on go to my store. Alright, so again, click on dashboard and dismiss if you see any notices. Again, if you come back to your website and refresh it, now your website will look very different because of this new theme and all the plugins. Alright. You'll see because of these plugins, a lot of new options are added over here at the left hand side: slider revolution, payments, header builder, WooCommerce, products, footer builder, freelancer, employer. We'll be seeing all these options at the left hand side in complete detail in this video. Now the very first thing that we need to do is we need to create all the required pages. So click on pages at the left hand side right now, because WooCommerce will create these pages for you: cart, checkout, my account, all these pages, shop page. Now there are many pages that we need to create. So you can do one thing. There will be a link given to you in the video description below. For example, let me show you this thing. So whenever I create a YouTube tutorial, I always give this link. For example, let me open this tutorial. So you will see this link in the video description, images and CSS download link. Okay, click on this link. Once you click on that link, you will be redirected to a similar blog post. No, not this one. A blog post related to the video that you're watching right now. So first you will see the video that you're watching right now, and at the bottom you will see download free images. Click on this blue download button. Once you do that thing, you will download a new zip file. It will be like this. You have to right click on this zip file, click on extract files. Once you do that thing, you will see the media folder. And in this media folder, you will see all these images. I've given you these images for dummy purposes, for demo purposes. Also, you will see pages folder inside the media folder. And in this, you will see I have given you all these pages that you can just import on your website. Now in this first page, or the first file that we need to open is this, all shortcodes. Open this file, and here as you can see, we have to create 26 different pages, and it is very simple. I have given you the shortcodes that you need to create these pages. So let's see how we can do that. So first of all, click on add new to add a new page. The first page in this list, I'll do one thing, I'll open. Okay, so the first page in this list is dashboard page, and this is the shortcode. I'll select this shortcode. Okay, whatever is under this square bracket, this is our shortcode. So I'll copy this shortcode. First, I'll add the title of dashboard. So under title, I'll add the title of dashboard. Now we have to add the shortcode over here, okay, at the bottom, but we cannot just paste in the shortcode. For shortcode, we have to click on this plus button, search for shortcode element over here, shortcode element, and now paste in this shortcode. All right. Then after that, we have to just go ahead and select this option. At the right hand side, we see the template option. Click on default and select dashboard template. Okay, select this template, dashboard template, and after that you can click on publish for now. Once you click on publish, refresh this page. Now we have to do a few more things. Under your page option, you will see display settings. Under display settings, we have to select left sidebar, because if you see the dashboard page, let me show you this dashboard page. So I'll just log in as a freelancer or an employer just to show you this page. Alright, so this is the dashboard page. So in this dashboard page, you can see at the left hand side, we have this sidebar. So that is what we are selecting over here. We are saying we want a sidebar, and after that we want full width. Okay, because this page, again, this dashboard page is full width. Then after that, we are also selecting what we want in the left sidebar. So in the left sidebar, we want user profile sidebar. Okay, we want user profile sidebar. We don't want breadcrumb, so no breadcrumb. All right. Now after that, you can just click on update. Now we need to do one more thing. We need to import the header and footer. Now let me show you one thing. Header and footer are different for different pages. For home page, you can see this is your header, but if you see, and this is your footer, this green big footer, this is your footer. But if you see this dashboard page, here we have this white header with a little bit different styling, and we have this small footer. This is just the footer. So let me very quickly just import the header and footer. Okay. So to import the header and footer, I'll do one thing. I'll open the dashboard in a new tab. You will see this header builder. Click on that. Click on add new header and give it a title of header dashboard. Okay, because this is going to be our header for the dashboard. Okay. Then just publish this page. Make sure here it says update. Once it says update, you know it is published. If it still says publish, click on publish so that it is published successfully. Now we need to use Elementor over here. We just need to import the template, but for now we need to use Elementor, but we don't get Elementor option. So for that, what you have to do is you have to select this option at the left hand side, search for Elementor option. Here it is, Elementor. Click on settings under Elementor, and under post type, select tickmark header builder and footer builder. Tickmark these two things. Now click on save changes. Again, click on header builder over here at the left hand side. Now edit header dashboard, and now you'll see this button, header edit with Elementor. Once you click on that edit with Elementor button, after that you can do one thing, click on add template, go to my templates, and over here you'll see this option import template. Click on select file. Now open the media folder, okay, media folder. Inside that open the pages folder and search for header dashboard. Here it is, header dashboard Freeio. Open this one. Don't show this, tick mark this thing, don't show this message again. Click on continue, click on enable and import. Now click on insert. Now this is all basic thing that we are doing right now. Just update this thing. We'll again come back to Elementor thing. We'll see this thing in more detail. Okay, this is just the header and footer only for the dashboard. We are importing it right now. Now you can cancel this thing, go back to your dashboard. So you can click on this hamburger icon, this 3 lines icon, click on exit, click on apply, or you can just go back to your dashboard. Now let's import the footer. So click on footers builder, click on add new footer, give it a title of footer dashboard. All right, now click on publish. Now click on edit with Elementor, and just like that, let's import the footer. So click on add template, go to my templates, click on import, select file, this time select footer dashboard Freeio, open it. Once imported, click on insert for footer dashboard, click on insert. This is your simple footer. You can change these things, but again I'm saying we'll come back to this thing later on, update it and come back. All right, now let's again come back to the dashboard page that we were creating and refresh it. Now once you refresh it, let's select this thing, header layout, select header dashboard. Under footer layout, select footer dashboard and update this page. So with this, we have created one page. Okay, yeah, we have created our dashboard page. We have done all the settings, title, short code. Okay, all these settings we have done. Again, come back. Let's create our next page. So which is our verify page. And this is the short code for verify. So I'll click on add new page. Give it a title first of all of verify. Again, we'll click on plus button to add a new shortcode. Select this shortcode element, and this is the shortcode for verify. Paste in the shortcode. Click on page at the left hand side. Okay, you'll see block and page. Click on page. Now again, select the template. Same steps we have to do. Select template, dashboard template. All right. Then after that, again publish it. Again refresh it. Just like we did with the shortcode page. Now you'll see display settings at the bottom. Do the same settings. Left sidebar, yes full width. Left sidebar we want. User profile sidebar, no breadcrumb. And under header we want header dashboard. Under footer we want footer dashboard, and update this page. Now you can see I did this same setting for 2 pages. So if you do this thing for 26 pages, it is going to take a lot of time. So what we can do is, there is one simple step to duplicate these pages. Now with duplication, what happens is we don't have to change the template to dashboard template. We don't have to change the left sidebar. We don't have to select the user profile sidebar again and again. That will be done for us. Let me show you how. First, make sure to update this page, then come back. Now add a new plugin for that. Click on plugins, click on add new, and search for duplicate. Select this plugin, Yoast Duplicate Post. Install now, click on install now, and once it is installed, click on activate plugin. So click on activate. Now again, if you come back to pages, click on pages, and if you hover over any option, for example, if you hover over dashboard, you can see now we get, earlier we had these options, edit, quick edit, trash, view. But now we have 3 more options, clone, new draft, rewrite and publish. We have to select the dashboard page. So, and under dashboard page, we have to click on new draft. Now let me show you this thing. Now once you do this thing, it will copy all the settings of the dashboard page. So here as you can see, this is not your dashboard page. This has just copied the settings of the dashboard page to create a new page. And here as you can see, the title already present, shortcode already present. Then after that, dashboard template already selected, left sidebar already selected, yes full width, header already selected, footer already selected. Now we have to do is we have to copy the title messages and copy the shortcode, replace it with this, click on publish. So this is how easy it is. Let's do the same thing very quickly for other pages. Again, hover over dashboard, click on new draft. Next page is my applied. So I'll select my applied and paste in this shortcode. Click on publish. Now before we proceed further, let me explain you a few things. Now these pages, the reason we are keeping these same settings, left sidebar, user profile sidebar, all these things same for most of the pages, submit job, my proposal, is because if you see this page, this is the settings is all same. Dashboard page is also my proposals, which we just created. This page also has the same setting. It has this left sidebar, and in this sidebar we have the same settings. Okay, so that is the reason why we are selecting the same settings, and we have this header, we have the same footer. For payout also, for statements, for all these pages that you see at the left hand side, settings will be same. Okay, so we have created my applied. Come back under dashboard, select new draft. Next page is my bot services. Okay, and the shortcode for this is this: copy, paste, publish. Saved a lot of time. Again, come back, hover over dashboard, click on new draft. Then we have my jobs. In fact, this page is not required, but still I'm creating it. And this is the shortcode, my jobs. Settings all same. Publish it. Come back, dashboard, new draft. Then we have my projects. I'll copy and paste in the title, and for my projects, this is the shortcode. Copy, paste, publish, come back, dashboard, new draft. Next page, my proposal. Publish it. In fact, copy the shortcode first, paste in, replace it, publish it, come back. Then again, under dashboard, click on new draft. Then we have my services. Okay, and shortcode for my services. Publish it. Again, I'm explaining just in case you are still confused, because my services has the same. First, let's go to the dashboard page. This is the dashboard page style. Left hand side sidebar, right hand side we have the thing. This is the header, this is the footer. Same style for my services as well. If you click on my services, same style, same header, same footer, left hand side, all these things. So that is the reason why we are keeping everything same. We are selecting dashboard template, we are selecting left sidebar, and under left sidebar we are displaying user profile sidebar, and so on. Okay, come back again. Again, under dashboard, click on new draft. Then we have job alerts. Okay, and after that we have this shortcode. Publish it. Again, come back. Under dashboard, new draft. We have job applicants. And we have this shortcode. Publish it. Come back. Under dashboard, new draft. Then we have payouts, very important. And shortcode for payouts. Copy and paste in the shortcode. Publish it. Again, come back. Dashboard, new draft. Next page is profile page. Okay, and the shortcode for profile page. Publish it. Come back. Dashboard, new draft. We have statements, title. Then we have the shortcode for statements. Replace it. Publish it. Come back. Dashboard, new draft. After statements we have submit job, and we have shortcode for submit job. Publish it. Come back. Same thing, dashboard, new draft. We have submit project. Copy it, paste in. Then we have title, or we have a shortcode for submit project. Publish it. Come back. Then again, under dashboard, click on new draft. Then we have submit service. All right, and we have a shortcode for submit service. Publish it. So as you can see, it is now saving a lot of time. Don't have to select any option from the bottom. Again, dashboard, new draft, and submit service add-on. All right, and select this option. Publish it. Again, come back. Dashboard, new draft. Change password if user wants to change password. Shortcode for change password. Publish it again. Come back again. Dashboard, new draft. delete profile if somebody wants to delete their profile, and shortcode for delete profile, replace it, publish it, come back, dashboard, new draft, dispute, and after that shortcode for that, publish it, again come back, then again dashboard, new draft, employer meetings, and shortcode for that, publish it, again come back, dashboard, new draft, this time freelancer meetings, shortcode for that, make sure you copy everything under shortcode, publish it, come back, again dashboard, new draft, favorite page. Now as you can see for favorite page, in fact before that, you can see for favorite page we don't have any shortcode. Here it says something else. I'll explain you that thing. First let me click create this thing, approve user page. Okay, now for approve user, in fact I'll come back, I'll delete this dashboard draft, okay, because this was this draft page. Now for approve user, we don't have to do this thing, we can just create a regular page, add new page, give it a title of approve user, and under shortcode paste in this shortcode. All right, so approve page, we don't have to select template, we don't have to do anything at all, just publish this page. Okay, done. Refresh it. So for this we don't have to select anything at the bottom, this is just a simple page. Now for 404 page not found, click on add new, and you can give it a title of 404 page not found. Again, don't have to do anything, just select the template, under template select 404 page, publish it. All right, now let's come back to this favorite page. So again, favorite page is also same settings as you can see, because favorite is over here as you can see, so same settings. So again we'll select dashboard, new draft, give it a title of favorite. All right, we don't want this shortcode, so I'll delete this shortcode, rest everything is fine. Click on publish. Now click on edit with Elementor, and under favorites, let me first show you how this favorite page looks like. Click on favorite. This is how the page looks like. Okay, if you have favorited any services, projects, jobs, you can see that. So for that you just have to come to this option, click on this plus button, select this single option. In fact, let me actually do one thing for Elementor. Search for, just don't need to click on any plus button or anything, just search for this thing. Okay, Apis favorite tabs. Fav tabs is favorite tabs. So if you just search for tabs, you will get Apis favorite tabs. This is the one. Just drag and drop it over here. Don't have to do anything else, just update it. This is the only thing that we needed to do. Okay, again come back, and with this most of the pages is now completed. Again come back to your main dashboard. Now let's create the login, logout and register pages. So again click on add new. Let's first create the logout page. So first give it a title of logout, and for this also I've just updated this page and I've added this login, logout, register, projects and services shortcode as well. So for logout you can just copy this shortcode, click on the plus button, search for shortcode, paste in this shortcode and just publish it. Don't need to do anything else, just publish it, and this is done. This is your now logout page. Come back, click on add new. Now let's create our login page. So I'll give it a title of login first. Now we have a login page created over here. If I just let me log out first, and let me show you the login and register page. So if you click on login, this is the page that we need to create. Sign up page or the register page is also very similar. So as you can see, we don't have any sidebar, full width page, title, subtitle, and then the form. Same thing with the login page as well, full width, background we have this color, and title and subtitle. So this is what we have to do. First of all, let's select this thing. Let me minimize all these things, jobs, projects, everything. I just need the display settings, which is over here at the bottom, display settings. So we need main content, we need to make it full width. So select full width. We don't need any breadcrumbs, so no breadcrumbs. Okay, and after that publish this page. Once you do this thing, after that click on edit with Elementor, and in the login page you can see first we have the login title. So I'll copy the title, come over here, and let me do one thing actually. Come back to the dashboard. We want to use containers because Elementor now uses containers and grids. We are still using the old version. So to use the container option at the left hand side, select Elementor and click on settings. Under Elementor, click on settings, click on features and enable this thing, grid container. Click on activate, and rest everything should be fine. Click on save changes. Come over here, refresh this page again. And now you should see these two options, container and grid. Okay, these two options. Alright, so we were creating our login page. So first we have is this simple text login. So what I'll do is I'll drag and drop the heading, give it a title of login, bring it in center, go to style, change the color. Okay, this is this color. So the color code for this is hashtag 222222. So 6 times 2. Now you can just save this color code so that next time when you want to use this thing, you can just use it. So click on this plus button and I'll give it a title of this same color code so that I know this is the color code. Now for the typography, this is the typography. Click on this pencil button. By default it is Roboto. I want to change this thing and I want to make this thing Jost or Jost, J-O-S-T. We can make it bolder. Okay, even more bolder, maybe 900 or 900. You can also change the size. So let's increase the size to 32 pixels, right? Then after that at the bottom we have text. So I'll drag and drop the text editor at the bottom. And again, let's come back to the login page. Here it says, okay, this is the title. So I'll copy the title again, style, center, color, same color. We just saved this 222 color. So now you don't need to enter the color code. You can click on this globe icon and select this color code. All right. And again, instead of Roboto, we have to change this thing to Jost or Jost. Okay, J-O-S-T. Now click on update. Now let me do one thing. The default font family is Roboto. We again and again have to change this to some other font family. So to save you some time, again, let's change the default font family to this. Click on this hamburger icon, 3 lines icon. Click on site settings. Click on global fonts. And under primary, instead of Roboto, select Jost or Jost. All right, let me do it again. J-O-S-T. Select this thing. For secondary also, select this thing. For text and accent also, same font family. And once it is done, click on update. Now you can click on this cancel or cut this thing. And finally at the bottom we need this sign up form. Okay, so for that we can do one thing. Search for shortcode element. So if you just search for shortcode, drag and drop this thing at the bottom. Now again come back to this page and copy this shortcode thing. Copy this shortcode and paste it under this thing. Click on update. And finally at the bottom you can see in the background we have this light pink color and we have some space at top and also some space at bottom. So first let's see what this color is. So if you go to any website and if you want to see the color code, you can just right click on that. For example, this is this entire section. You can right click anywhere, click on inspect. Now you'll get the color code. As you can see at the bottom, you see all this option. At the bottom right, you see background color. You can even see the color. Okay, you can now see the color code. You copy the color code from here. Come back. Select this option, edit container. You see this 6 dots icon, edit container. Click on that. Go to style. Select classic and enter this color code. Now as you can see, again click on this plus button to save. I'll name it BG for background. So I know this is the background color. Now let's add some space at top and bottom. So go to advanced and add padding. First delink the padding. Okay, click on this link value together. Click on this thing to delink it. Now at top add 100 pixels and also at bottom, top and at bottom also 100 pixels. Now click on update. This is now your page for login. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll right click on this thing and click on save. Okay, save as template, because we'll use the same option. Let me show you this thing. because the register page is also very similar. If I click on sign up, this is the register page. The only difference is this form. Okay, so I'll do one thing to save some time. Right click on this 6 dots icon, edit container, and click on save as template, and I'll name it login page. Click on save. So this is saved, as you can see. Now I'll cancel this thing, come back, exit this thing, come back to your main dashboard. Now let's click on add new, and let's create a register page. Okay, same thing, default template, under section main content only, full width yes, and no breadcrumb. So we are selecting no breadcrumb, and after that we can just go ahead and click on publish. Now click on edit with Elementor again, and because we have to use the same thing, we can now click on this add template button, second button, go to my templates, and we have just saved this template. So go to my templates and select login page, click on insert. It will just copy this entire design for the login page. Now the only thing that we need to do is change the title. Instead of login, type in register, and instead of this shortcode, delete this shortcode. Right click over here like this, click on delete, and over here search for this option, search for the option that I'm saying, search for register. You'll see Apis register form tabs. Drag and drop it at the bottom, and now as you can see, update it. Alright, so this is now your register page. Again, come back at the dashboard, come back to your dashboard, main dashboard, pages. Now there are two more pages that we need to create, projects and services. So if you want to display services, for example, there are multiple ways or multiple styles of displaying, as you can see, 6 different styles and layouts of displaying your services. If you see layout 1 or style 1, you can see this is the grid style. Okay, no sidebar, full width. Then if you see layout 2, this is list style, a different type of list. Then if you see layout 3, here as you can see grid with left sidebar. Okay, grid with left sidebar. Then if you see layout 4, this is list with left sidebar. Then we have layout 5. So whatever layout, whatever style you want, you can just select this thing. This is also a grid with left sidebar, but at top we have this search bar. Okay, so that is the difference. Then finally we have layout 6. And this is map at the right hand side, and at the left hand side we have this thing. So I will be using this layout 3. You can use any layout you want. Click on add new and give it a title, maybe services. This is going to be a services page. And for services, copy this shortcode first. Click on add shortcode, paste in this shortcode. Alright. Now at the right hand side under template, select services template. Now publish it. Now refresh it. Now at the bottom you should see services settings. Here as you can see services settings. Now you can see, select what layout you want. We want default, we don't want the map. Then we want grid, and we want grid, we want how many columns grid you want. So I want 3 columns grid, maybe, yeah, 3 columns grid. And then after that everything is fine, and here we want left sidebar. Okay, so select left sidebar option because we want left sidebar, and rest everything I think is good. Breadcrumbs, okay, fine. Let's just update it for now. Open this in a new tab. This is how it will look like. Okay, it will, because we have not yet created any services, nothing is showing, we have not created the sidebar, so everything is blank, but this is how it will look like. This is your services page. Again, come back, click on add new. This is going to be your final page, don't worry. This is the last page that we'll be creating, which is our projects page. Give it a title of projects. Click on add new template, shortcode template. Copy the shortcode for projects. Change the template to projects template, which is over here. Publish it. All right. Refresh it because we see a lot of options. We just need the project setting. Again, same thing. If you want grid style or list style, you can select this thing. I'm selecting list version 1. Okay, maybe this one. Or maybe the list default. And how many columns you want. If you want grid, you can select that thing. I just need 1 column, list 1 column. Okay. Here also I want left sidebar, and you can make it full width actually. Yes, in fact, let's make it full width and click on update. Okay, this is your projects page. Again, if you open this in a new tab, you cannot see anything because this is a blank page, no service or projects created yet. Again, come back to your dashboard. With this, we have created all the required pages. Now let's see the basic settings of this theme. So you'll see Freeio settings at the left hand side. Hover over that and click on settings. Now image file type, you can select what all image file types and text or CV file types you want to accept. And these are not really important because we are not going to use location a lot. Now go to pages, set all the pages. So under jobs page, I think we have not created the jobs page, I guess. That was not required. So services page we have just created, so select services. Projects page also we have just created, so select projects. Employers and freelancers page will automatically be created even if you don't create it, and that is not really important, so I'll leave it. Login page we have created, or if you want you can just go ahead and create a new page and just add this shortcode. It will become your employers and freelancers page. Register page also we have created, so select register. After login, we want the employer to be redirected to the dashboard page. After login, we want freelancer also. After register also, we want them to be redirected to the dashboard page. Approve user page, we have created this thing, so select this. User dashboard page is your dashboard page. Edit profile page is your profile page, so search for profile, here it is. Change password, we have created it, select change password page. My jobs, we have created my jobs, so select that, here it is, my jobs. My projects also we have created, so here it is, my projects. My services also, my services. My proposals, here it is, my proposals. My bot services also we have created, my bot services. Disputes, it is just disputes, and now click on save settings. So make sure you select all the pages from here. Now click on submission. Submit page, select your submit job or submit service page, okay, because this is related to service. So not the service add-ons, just the submit service page, okay. This is this one, submit service. Moderate new service, which means that whenever a freelancer submits a new service, you will have to moderate it, which means that you'll have to approve it, only then it will display on your website. So that is recommended. And submit job. Now select submit project. This is submit project, so select submit project, because as you can see, project submission. And job we are not using, not required or not necessary for this kind of website. Job settings actually also, you can leave this, come to services, and fine. We have to create a product and just select any product from here. In fact, let's do that. Very simple, just open the products option in a new tab. Click on add new, click on create product first. This is our service product, so click on, give it a title of service product, and just give any price you want. I'm just giving it $1. This is the only thing you want to do. Enter the title, enter any price, and just publish it, nothing else. Once you do this thing, come back to your services, come back to this page, refresh it. Now under services settings, under WooCommerce product, select the product that we just created, click on save settings. Similarly for project settings, you have to choose a product, so click on add new. I'll name it project product. Again, any price, I'll just enter $1, publish it. Again, come back, refresh it, and under project settings, select this project product option. Now employer settings, auto approve employer, and employee, we don't want to charge any commission to the employer, we want to charge commission to freelancer, so select freelancer, and how much commission you want to charge. So scroll down and select this option, project commission fee. Select percentage or whatever. Maybe if you want to charge 20%, select 20. Service commission fee also, I'll select 20. Okay. So we are charging 20% of the service or the project price. Payment settings. Now this is payout settings. So if somebody wants freelancer, when they have some money in their account, and if they want to withdraw that money, what all options you want to give them. So you can bank transfer them this amount. If you want to PayPal them this amount, or pay you need them this amount, you can select this option. Rest everything is fine. No other settings is required over here, so just leave it as it is. Now we have to see field manager. So if I show you this page, let me log as a freelancer. Right, so freelancers, there are several things that we have to create. For example, when a freelancer is trying to submit a service, they click on submit service, they get this form. So we have to create this form. Okay, so they get all these options: title, categories, delivery time, response time, all these options. So we need to create this form. Let's see how we can do that. For that, again, come back to your dashboard. At the left hand side, select services, because this is related to service. Submit service. So we need to select services, and under services you will see fields manager. Click on that. Now let me show you how this thing works and what we have to do. So this field manager, as I said is related to this. So first of all, here it says general. This is a title. We have to start with a title. Whenever we want to start a new section, for example, this general is a section which starts from here and it will end, let me scroll down, over here. Then location, as you can see, is another section, media is another section, and add extra services is another section. Then fax is another section. So whenever you want to start a new section, you have to first add a title at top, like general is a title, location is a title, and so on. So to add a new title, you select this option, create a custom field, and under that you select heading. Under form UI, select heading, click on create. Now bring this heading at top. Click on pencil button to edit it, and let me name it general. Okay, and under column inner, we'll select 2 columns, because under this section everything is in 2 columns. As you can see, 2 columns under this general section. So that is the reason why we are selecting 2 columns. Now if you just after that we have title, which is fine, description is good. Let's see what all we need. We need title, categories, delivery time, response time. So we already have title. Let's search for categories. Here it is, categories. Click on plus. It will be added. Bring it under title. Then we need delivery time. Let's see, here it is, delivery time and response time. Click on delivery time. Click on response time. Bring them below category and like this. Then we have a service price, English level. So service price, bring it over here, about description, and English level, again about description. Okay, then after that we have description, which is fine. Then we have location setting. Location is not really important for the type of website we are using or we are creating. That is the reason why I'll just skip it. Then we have media. So to add a new section, we'll start with the heading. So select heading, click on create, and I'll give it a title of media. This time we want just 1 column. So here, as you can see, we just need 1 column. We have featured image and gallery. So let's search for that. Featured image, gallery. All right, added. Then after that we have add extra service. This is our heading. So we'll add another heading. Click on create, name it add extra service, and under that we'll add add-on service. Okay, then we have a fax. So again another heading, title fax, and we'll select the fax. All right, rest everything is fine. Click on update. Now this form will be created over here. Let me actually do one thing. In fact, we'll have to sign up. Let's go to this page. Let's open this demo website that you are creating right now. Let me open this demo website in a new private window, and let me try to create an account. So I'll go to website/register, because we have created this register page, and now I can register as a freelancer or an employer. I'll register as a freelancer, enter this email address, enter some password, click on register. All right, Now once you're registered, at the left hand side I cannot see anything because we have not yet created the left menu, but because we have created submit service page, if you go to this page, click on pages, submit service, go to this option, here it is, submit service. You see the view, right click on view, click on copy link address. This is your page link, paste it over here. Now as you can see, this form is created that we just created, media, extra services. This form that we just created is now present over here. All right. Now similarly, under projects also we have to create a form. So under projects, click on field manager. Now if I again go back to that demo website, which is over here, and if I switch my role to employer, employer will have the projects option. So if I click on submit project, this is the form. Let me just show you this thing. This is the form that we have to create. Again, very similar form. So let's see. First we have the same title, general. So under heading, click on create, and I'll give it a title of general. Title is already present, and after that we need categories, project type, project location type. So let's search for that. Categories, project type, project location type. Bring everything above description. Also make sure you select 2 columns because we want 2 columns for the first one. We have project location type, and after that freelancer type, duration, experience, address. So freelancer type, duration, experience. All right. And we also had friendly address. Then after that, location, I'm not adding location. Language, level, and English level. Okay, so I'll select these 3: language, levels, English level. Okay, I'll bring everything above this option. Okay, description we have to bring over here. All right, fine. Then let's see the description, edit description. Fine. Then we have to create a new section, prices section. So we'll select heading, give it a title of prices. Let's see whether it's 1 column or 2 columns. So again, we'll select 2 columns, and it is minimum and maximum price. So I'll select minimum price and maximum price. Okay. Then another section, which is attachments, and under that we need featured image and attachments. So heading. All right. And let's see again whether it's single or double. Okay, single column. So we need a featured image and attachments. So featured image, attachments added. Then we need another section, skills. Heading, click on create, give it a title of skills, and just select skill from here and click on update. So this form will also be created. Similarly, we have to create few more forms. So for freelancers and also for employers, they have this profile page. Okay, they can add this form. Okay, so let me first show you freelancer form. Let's open this thing. So this is the freelancer form. Freelancer can enter their name, location, friendly address, email, all these things. Okay, these things till bottom. Now we have this. Now if I come to this website that we are creating for the demo website, and if I go to /profile, you can see it just says edit profile, no form is created yet. So we have to create this form just like this. Here it says edit profile and then has this entire form. We have edit profile but no form. So let's create this form. For that, we'll select freelancer and we'll select fields manager. Again, first we need the title, which is edit profile. Title is already there, not this title. We need this title, my profile. So I'll select heading, give it a title of my profile. Let's see how many columns. Okay, we need 2 columns in this case again. So I'm selecting 2 columns, and profile form is fine. Just bring it at top. Full name and description, 2 things are already present. So full name is present, description is present. Now we need location, friendly address, email, phone number, all these things. So instead of full name, you can also use first name and last name, but because we have full name, we don't need the last name. So I'll select email, friendly address, and what all we have. Let me first bring everything at top. Full name, phone number, email, and friendly address. These are the 4 things we have added. Okay, location, minimum, maximum, gender, date of birth, job title, categories, English level, all these things you can now add. Date of birth, job title, minimum per hour, maximum per hour. And then we had location, categories, English level, gender. And I'll bring everything above this thing. So I'll just bring the description at bottom. Then after that, type is also left. Gender, I think we have added. So let's just add type, search for type. Freelance type, here it is. Now let's create the second section, which is media. And under that we have gallery, resume attachment, introduction video. So first click on heading, give it a title of media, single column, gallery, resume attachment, video, introduction video. Okay, now let me just leave it till here and click on update. You can see this. If I again come back to this page and refresh it, this much will be added: full name, phone number, email, all this thing, till media, till introductory or introduction video URL. Then after that, education, experience, awards, and skills. Let's add these things. So add a new heading first. Click on create. And first let's start with education. All right, single column, I guess. Yep, single column. And just add the education option. Okay. Then another heading, click on create heading. This time it is going to be experience. Single column, just add experience under that, click on experience. Then another heading. It is award. Okay, so add the heading label award and just select award under that. Then another heading, and this says skills, and finally we have facts. So first let's give it a title of skills, add skill under that, then another heading. Let's give it a title of facts and just select fact option under this. All right, and now click on update. If I again come back to this page, earlier it was still media. Now if I refresh it, now as you can see, media, education, experience, awards, everything is now added. So this is the profile. Now similarly, this was for freelancer. For employer also we have to create a form. If I switch my account to employer, this is the employer form: logo image, employer name, show my profile, profile URL, description, media. This is a short form, so very quickly let's create this form as well. Under employer, click on fields manager. Let's first give it a title, heading, click on create. Let's see what the heading is. My profile, and again 2 columns. Give it a title of my profile, 2 columns, and bring at top. Employer name is added. After that we need email, phone number, website, logo image. Logo image will be at top, and everything under description. So description, then gallery or whatever you want, you can add all these options: categories, locations, show my profile, and even maybe socials. Let's see, profile URL. All right, bring description at bottom. And finally, for the next section we need media, and we need gallery and video URL. Okay, so I'll add a new heading and we'll add gallery. Maybe we have added that already. Here it is. So let me bring gallery under this media, and also video URL. Here it is. Update it. All right. So this form will also be created. This is for employer form, employer profile form. So these were the four forms that we needed to create: services form, projects form, employer, and freelancers form. Now we have created these forms, but we have to create few more things. For example, if I click on submit project, or maybe let's start with employee submit service. Let's start with submit service. So submit service. Now under services, under submit service, we have created the categories tab, response tab, all these options, but we have not created the inside thing. Let me show you this thing over here. Let's go to submit service page. So here, as you can see, if I just select serve categories, no categories found. Response time, we have something. Okay, delivery time also. English level also, we have a few things. But this thing, categories and response categories, we have nothing under categories. So let's add that first. Also, the description is looking a little bit different. We want this kind of description. So let me first see that. Under services, click on field manager and search for description. Here it is. Okay, so instead of text area, select WP editor. Okay, make sure wherever you're using description. Now if I again come back over here, refresh it. Now this is what we want, WP editor instead of text area. So wherever you're using description, I think under project also we had used description. Let's see, here it is. Here also, instead of text area, select WP editor and click on update. Fine. Now services category. So under services, select categories and what all categories you want. So in this case, as you can see, design and creative, development and IT, digital marketing, lifestyle, music, audio, what all categories you want, you can select that. So let's start with music and audio. Click on add new. I'll select web development, maybe could be a new category. So I'll select, click on add new. Designing could be a new category. Click on add new. Voice over could be a category. Okay, similarly, you can create hundreds of different categories, no limit in that. So here we just needed to create categories. Now under projects, we have to create a lot of things. Let me show you that thing. Again, come back to the demo website. Here, rest everything is fine. Delivery time, response time is already given. So you don't need to do anything. But under projects, you can see we have to create categories. We have to create skills, durations, experience, everything. So if I now switch to employer, and if I click on submit project, and let me show you this thing. Here we have to create categories. We have to create project type, project location type, freelancer type, duration, experience, okay, a languages, all these things. So let's start with categories. Again, same categories here also. Web development, okay, designing, right, similarly voice over, and what all other categories you have. Now under skills, so if you see this form at the bottom, we have this skills option and what all skill this person has. So you can copy and paste in all these skills. Adobe, Photoshop, front-end developer, okay, all these skills you can just copy and paste it from here. So iOS developer, all right, you can just type in writer, photographer, all these things could be different skills. Now under duration, no text added. So here, as you can see, under duration, you can add 1 day, 1 week, okay, with how often or how fast do you want this project to be completed. So first option could be within 24 hours, then within 3 days, within a week, okay, within 3 weeks, something like that. Okay, so you can give all these durations. Then we have experiences. So how experienced do you want this freelancer to be? So under experience, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus years of fresh. So under first, we'll start with fresh. 1, 2, 3 years. Then 3 to 5 years. 5 plus years. All right. So this was experience. Then freelancer type. What kind of freelancer you are looking for? So here, as you can see, freelancer type, fixed or hourly. So I'm selecting fixed and another one per hour. Then we have languages. What all languages option you have on your website? So what languages does this freelancer know? So depending on the country you're creating for India, it would be English, Gujarati, Marathi, Hindi, all those things. For international audiences, you can create like Spanish, French, right? All these languages that you can think of. Levels, right? So you can see levels. Level of English, basically. Basic level, bilingual, fluent, native. You can create these things from here. I'll just create a 1 or 2. All right, so you can create these kind of things. So these are all the options required for these field managers that we just created. Right, so now let's see how we can integrate different payment gateways so that we can accept payments on our website. So for that, you will have to see this WooCommerce settings at the left hand side. Hover over that and click on settings. First, we have basic WooCommerce settings. So you have to enter your website's or your business's address. So enter your complete address over here. Then enter your state name and country name. Enter your postal code, zip code. If you want to enable taxes and calculations, you can tick mark this thing, enable taxes and calculations. If not, you can just leave it as it is. All right. Then which currency you want to use, Indian rupee, US dollar. Okay, you can select this thing and click on save changes. So these were the basic settings. Now under shipping, click on, in fact, we have to just go to payments. We don't have any products or shipping settings because we are not shipping any physical products. Now for payments, what all payment gateways you want to integrate? Now again, this depends on the country. So in India, if you're watching this video from India, there are many payment gateways in India like Razorpay, CC Avenue, PayUmoney, InstaMojo. Many different payment gateways are available. Similarly for USA, European countries, I hope there are like tons of different payment gateways. Stripe is the most popular one. For Bangladesh, for any African country, or wherever you're watching this video from, just go to Google and search for like best payment gateway for Ghana or best payment gateway for Bangladesh. You will see some payment gateways and you can download a plugin for that. So you can do one thing at the left hand side, click on plugins. I'll show you 3 payment gateways. First, we'll see PayPal, which is very common throughout the world. So that could be a payment gateway which everybody can use. So click on add new to add a new plugin. Search for PayPal. So using this plugin, you can now accept payments through PayPal. Now, don't use the first one, use the second one. As you can see, the average rating is also good and this is much easier to install. So use this one, payment plugins for PayPal WooCommerce. This is by payment plugins. Install now. Again, I'm saying with this, you can accept payments through PayPal. Once installed, you can activate it later on. Next plugin we need is Stripe. Stripe Payment Gateway. Again, use the second one, payment plugins for Stripe WooCommerce. Now with this, you can accept payment, credit and debit card payments directly on your website. You don't have to redirect your customer to some third-party website. And this payment gateway is mostly used in developed countries in USA, Europe, and some other developed countries like Australia and so on. Then we will use Razorpay, which is the payment gateway, best payment gateway in India. So I'll search for Razorpay. Select the first one, Razorpay for WooCommerce. Again, I'm saying just go to Google and search for best payment gateway in your country if you're from some other country, and download a plugin for that. Now click on plugins at the left hand side and select these 3 payment gateways at the bottom, Razorpay, PayPal and Stripe, and select bulk action, select activate and click on apply. Once you do this thing, you can again go to WooCommerce settings. Now click on payments and now you'll see a lot of new options. Razorpay, credit card, PayPal and all. So easiest option to set up is PayPal. So let's start with PayPal. First enable PayPal. Click on save changes. Now click on PayPal gateway by payment plugins. Click on API settings. Now to accept PayPal payments, you just need to first make sure to select production and click on click to connect. It will open this pop-up for you and you just need to log into your PayPal account and it will do everything for you itself. So I'll just enter the PayPal account over here, login. I think only business PayPal account is accepted over here. If you want, you can just try with the regular PayPal account, but I think only business PayPal account is accepted over here. Now as you can see, production ID, secret key, everything will be auto-filled for you, and now click on save changes. Now we can accept payment through PayPal. Again, go back to payments. Now let's see how we can set up Stripe. So select this option, credit card Stripe by payment plugins. Click on this. Click on API settings again. Now instead of test, select live. Now click on save changes first. Now again, just like PayPal, if you want to start accepting payments through Stripe, you can just click on click to connect. You will be redirected to a new website, connect.stripe.com. You will have to log into your Stripe account over here. So I'll log into my account. Then after that, select the account and click on connect. And it will again automatically connect your website with Stripe, and you can now accept credit and debit card payments right on your website. Once it is done, you will automatically be again redirected to your website. Right, so it is taking some time to return to this thing. So maybe this server is busy or something like that. So you can try it and it should work. I'll just come back to the payment. Okay, it is completed actually. Stripe account has been connected. Now we can click on save changes. So now you can also accept payments through Stripe. Now click on payments. Now for Razorpay, click on Razorpay. Stripe and PayPal was automatic. Razorpay, we have to connect it manually. So we just need to enter the key ID and key secret. For that, go to razorpay.com, dashboard.razorpay.com. Log into your Razorpay account, and obviously needless to say, if you don't already have a Razorpay, Stripe or PayPal account, first go ahead and do that, create an account, and after that you can use it. Now once you log into your account, you will see at the left hand side account and settings, click on that. And over here you will see API keys, click on this. Now you can see your API ID, your live key ID, copy it, paste it under key ID. Similarly, copy your key secret, paste it under key secret and click on save changes. Now you can also accept payments through Razorpay. So Indian payment gateway also you can accept. Now click on accounts and privacy. Now tick mark these three things. Allow customers to log into an existing account during checkout. Allow customers to create an account during checkout. Allow customers to create an account on the My Account page. And untick the bottom two. Okay, remove the tick mark for bottom two and click on save changes. Now finally go to advanced and just make sure under cart page, cart is selected, under checkout page, checkout, and under my account page, my account is selected. All right. With this, we have also completed the WooCommerce settings. Now let's see how we can create menus. We need to create several menus. We need to create a menu for employer, for freelancer, and also for categories. So here as you can see, this is your category menu. All right. Then we need to create a menu for employer. So this is a menu at the left hand side for freelancer and for employer. So let's first create this category menu. Okay, so for that we'll come over here, hover over appearance and click on menus to create a new menu. Let's give it a title of categories menu. Click on create menu. Then after that, just select what all categories you want. So you will not see that category. Click on screen options. And from here, select service categories. Here it is, tick mark service categories. And after that, you will see service categories over here. And select all the categories. Now we also want to do one thing. We want to display these icons. Okay, so here as you can see, these are the icons. So you can, if you want to get the icon code for this, you can right click, click on inspect. You can see iClass flat icon web design one. This is the icon. Just copy this much and select designing, for example, and paste in flat icon web design one. Similarly for music and audio, if you want to copy this icon, right click, inspect, flat icon, microphone. Okay. For voiceover, let's select maybe this one, or maybe this one, inspect, flat icon, translator. Let's select web development, and let me just select the first option, or maybe not the first option, this one. All right, so I'll select this, click on inspect element, flat icon, developer, click on save menu. So this was your category menu. Let's click on this link, create a new menu, and let's create our freelancer menu. Click on create menu, tick mark freelancer at the bottom, and let's see what all we need to add. So first let me switch to freelancer. So first we need dashboard, my services, proposals, job applied, job alert, all these pages. So click on view all, and first is dashboard. Then we have my services, my applied, my proposals, my services, profile, and payouts will also be there. Services will be there, statements, submit job, not submit job, submit service, submit add-ons, verify, and let's see, logout will be there. Then freelancer meeting, favorite, dispute, dashboard we already have added, change password. Okay, these all links I want. You can just see what all links are added over here, and you can just use that. Now for dashboard, we want this icon. So right click, inspect. You can see flat icon, home, and you can select dashboard, paste in the icon, flat icon, home. Then second is my services. I'll bring my services over here, and the icon for this is this briefcase. So right click, inspect, flat icon, briefcase. I think, yeah, flat icon, briefcase. Similarly for other options, you can just right click, inspect. You can get the code for that, and after that click on save menu. Once you click on save menu, if I again come back to this page, earlier it was not displaying the menu because we had not yet created the menu yet. Now if I refresh this page, you will see that menu at the left hand side. Okay, we have to set this menu. So first let's create the menu, then we'll set this menu very soon. Let's try it again. Click on save menu. Let's create our employer menu as well before we set the menu. So I'll just name it employer menu. Click on create menu. Also tick mark employer at the bottom. Now here also dashboard will be there, delete profile will be there, change password will be there, dispute will be there, employer meeting, favorite, job alert, job applicants, or maybe not job related things. Let me see. Switch to employer to see. Okay, job applicants, bot services, submit project, verify, all these things. So job applicant will be there, logout, messages, my bot services, then right, profile, not payouts, profile, then submit project, verify. Okay, all these will be there. Dashboard at top. Again, you can go ahead and copy the icon. Okay, now click on save menu. Now let's set these menus. So we'll do that under widget. So under appearance, click on widgets. The most basic one is this one, user profile dashboard. Here it is, user profile sidebar. Click on this plus button, and here search for short profile, short user profile, APUS short user profile. Let me type in this same full thing, APUS or APUS, I don't know how it is pronounced, APUS user short profile. Just tick mark this thing, select this thing, and once you click on this thing, for employer menu, select the employer menu. For freelancer menu, select the freelancer menu. All right, once you do this thing, click on update, make sure it is updated successfully. After that, again, if I now come back to this page, now this left menu will show. If I refresh this page, now as you can see, left menu is showing, and what all icons you have used, that icon will display. Now if you click on payout, You can see the payout page. If you click on services, you can click on dispute, freelancer meeting, my applied, my proposal, services, everything will work for you. All right. Statements, submit service. If you want to submit a new service, everything will work for you. All right. Now let's do one thing for other pages. Let's select a single service page. So if you open a single service, for example, let me open a single service. This is a service. So let's open this single service. So at this single service, you can see we have the seller option. We have the add-on option in the sidebar. So we want these two options. So under single service, first search for single service. Service single sidebar. This is the one that we need. Service single sidebar. Click on plus button and search for service price. First we want service price. Here as you can see, it is displaying the service price. And below this thing, we want service author. Okay, service author. So it will display who the author is or who the seller is. All right. Again, make sure to always click on update, save changes. Now let's select single project. So if I select a single project page, let's see what we have over here. Here also first we have price and author. So same thing. Project single sidebar, select project single price, then project single author. Click on update. Now for freelancer and employer, if you open a freelancer, first this is employer. If you open employer, you can see about me. This is the one we have. So I'll come over here, employer single. Here it is, employer single sidebar. Click on this plus button and search for employer detail information. Okay, this was the one. Now if you open a freelancer, let's see user freelancer detail. Here also we need some sidebar. We need price and skills and basically the detail. So first select freelancer single sidebar, click on this plus button, select price. Okay, let me actually select freelancer. Okay, so freelancer detail information, then freelancer tags. Then after that again click on update. Now for the blog page, let's select default sidebar. Okay, this is the default sidebar. We need search first. So app is search widget, then categories. All right. Then we'll select recent post, recently viewed, or app is recent post. Then we will select tags, regular tags. So tag cloud. Okay. Again, click on update. Now we need to create the filter of if you open a single service or single option. For example, if you open a single service or single project, we have the filtration option, not the single. Actually, we want to see this one. If you open the layer, this page, archive page, okay, wherein you display all the services and all the projects in one place, then we need to create this this filter option at the left hand side. So let's create this filter option. In fact, we have to import the filter. I've given you the filtrations. If you see this file, filter employer, filter freelancer, filter project, filter service, we just need to import these files. So let's see how we can do that. Again, come back to this page. So for that, you will see at the left hand side, you will see the templates option. Here it is, just below Elementor. Open this templates option in a new tab. And now we need to import all these templates that I've given you, this filter templates. Now here you will see at top, you will see this import templates button. Click on that, choose file. And from here, let's start from top. First, we have filter employer. So we'll click on open, click on import now. Once imported, you'll see this thing over here. Again, click on import templates, choose file. Second option is filter freelancer. So open that, import now. Again, click on import templates, choose file. Third option is filter project. Select that, open, import now. Then we have one more. I think final one, we have this filter service, open and import now. Once you have imported all four options, you can again come back to widgets and refresh it. And let's start from top. So first we have service filter sidebar. So click on this option, service filter sidebar. click on this plus button and search for Elementor. If you search for Elementor, you will see this option Apis show Elementor template. Click on this and over here select service filter. So filter service, select this option and click on update. You can see this thing over here. Now I'll hide this thing. Then we have project filter. Click on this plus button, again search for Elementor and select Apis show Elementor template. And because this is related to project, we'll select filter project. Once it is done, again you can update it. Then let's see, jobs we are skipping because that is not necessary in this kind of website that we are creating. Freelancer filter, so we'll select freelancer filter plus button, search for Elementor and select freelancer. And finally we have employer, select employer plus button, search for Elementor and select employer filter, which is over here. All right, now click on update. Now once you do all these things, if I again come back to this page, refresh it, we already have this thing. Now if you open any employers page or any services page, you will see these filters at the right hand side. All right, so with this we have completed menus and also we have completed our widgets. Now let's see how this person, we have already signed up as a freelancer, how this freelancer can submit a new job. So what I'll do is, to submit a new job, this freelancer will obviously just click on submit service and they will just fill in all this form. So what I'll do is I'll open the demo website and I'll just open any single freelance service so that we can just copy paste all the details over here. So let me do one thing. Let me just select this thing. I'll create an e-commerce website for you. So this freelancer will create an e-commerce website for you and this is going to be the title. And under category, it will be web development. Delivery time, maybe they will deliver within 7 days. And response time, we can say like 5-6 hours. Service price, maybe I want to charge $125 for this. English level, I can select basic or whatever. And after that, in description, they can type in all these things, right? Like this. So if they want to do anything, for example, if they want to make anything bulleted list or numbered list, they can just select like this, make it bulleted list. Okay. So let me actually remove these numbers just to show you. All right. So I've just added these lines. Now, if I want to make them bulleted list, I'll just select this and select bulleted list. If I want to make them numbered list, I'll just select numbered list like this. All right. If you want to make anything bolder, just select this thing, select B at top to make it bolder like this. You can also change the text color and so on. Now under media file, we have to do some settings under media file. I just remembered. So we want to set, this is the featured image. If I again come back to the home page, this image, the main image that you see at top, these are all the featured images. So we'll have to set one image as a featured image and all the other, these extra images at the bottom, these are all gallery images. So again, let me come back. Let's select a featured image. I've given you some images for demo purposes. So maybe I want to set this image as the featured image. You might get this notice, invalid file type. Only PNG and GIF file types are selected. So we need to fix this thing. Before that, what I'll do is I'll just click on save just to save these this much settings. Now if I again come back over here to fix this thing, we'll have to again go back to field editor. So we are doing a services option. So under services, select fields manager and search for this option, featured image. Click on this pencil button and here as you can see only PNG and GIF file or GIF file is selected. We also want to select JPEG, BMP, WebP, okay, and if you want few more file types, you can select that as well. Okay, similarly for gallery as well, we'll select these file types and now click on update. Now same thing under projects also, I'll do the same thing under projects field manager. I'll search for that featured image attachments. All right, let's see. Then after that, rest everything is fine. Just similarly under freelancer and employer field manager as well, we have featured image or we have the profile image of this freelancer or the employer. So for that also we'll use that option. Let me first search for that. Here it is, gallery. All right, we'll select this. Then phone number, email, featured image we have not added, so I'll add featured image. Bring it at very top. Right. And over here, I'll tick mark these options. Click on update. Same thing we can do with the employer as well. Go to employer fields manager and you can enable that. Now, if you again come back over here, click on edit service. Now try it again. Featured image. Let me upload this image as the featured image. Click on open. Now, as you can see, uploaded. Gallery images as well. So let me select few gallery images. Open. Now these images are also uploaded. Add-on service, we have not yet created any add-ons for now. First, let's fix this FAQ, frequently asked questions, and after that I'll show you how you can add that add-on service. So under frequently asked questions, as you can see, the first question is what method of payments are supported. So I'll just type in that as my question, and whatever your answer is, you can type in your answer at the bottom and click on dealing this thing, or just minimize this thing. And if you want, you can add few more facts. I'll click on add another fact. Next question is, can I cancel at any time? So you can say yes, you can say no, you can explain that. Similarly, how do I get a receipt for my purchase? You can also answer this question if you want. And after that, click on update. Now, this is the basic service. We also need to, if you also need to create add-ons, like if you want to give some additional services, like the main service is creating an e-commerce website, which will cost like $350 to $50. With that, if you also want to give some additional services like website security of this website or SEO optimized for the website, you can do that. So for that, you will have to use this option, submit service add-ons. Click on that. Now let me add first add-on service, which is website security. So this is going to be my title, and under description I'll say I'll enhance the security of the website to protect it from hackers. I want to charge $50 for this. My next add-on will be SEO optimize the website. So this will be my title, and under description I'll describe this thing and click on again maybe another $50 for this. Click on submit. Once it is submitted, I can again go back to my services. So click on my services. I can now edit this thing. So I'll click on continue, and now scroll down. You'll see these add-on services. Maybe I want to tick both these add-on services, and now click on update. All right. Now, once I think I have completed everything, and also if you see, I don't see my profile picture over here. So this person, whether it's the employer or the freelancer, they can always click on profile. Also, my name says Nayers777. I don't want to show that thing. So to fix all these things, I can go to profile. First of all, I can upload my featured image. So maybe I want to upload this image. Under name, I want to say Nayers Sheikh. Phone number, email, I can add all these things from here. All right. Job title, I can add like web developer or whatever. Minimum price per hour, maximum price per hour. Location, categories can be selected. For this also we have to create categories. Gender can be selected, English level can be selected, freelancer type, independent freelancer, agency freelancer, you can select that thing. Gallery, you can upload, or this freelancer can upload their resume. They can upload gallery images. Basically, they can upload their portfolio. All right, so I'll upload maybe 4-5 images. So here, if they have any introduction video, they can do that. They can also type about their education, experience, awards, skills, facts, all these things. All right, so for now, I'll just click on save profile. Now, as you can see, it says Nayers Sheikh, and I have this image. All right, so this is how it will be done. Now, let's again go back to my services, and let me just submit this service. So I'll click on update. Now I'll submit this service. All right. Now, once I submit this service, as you can see, it says service submitted successfully. Your listing will be visible once approved. So your listing will not just start displaying on the website. The admin or the user or the admin or the owner of the website will have to approve this listing. Only after that it will start displaying on the website. So let's see how you as an admin will do that. So whenever anything like this happens, whenever somebody submits a new service, you will get an email that some user has submitted some service on your website. Please approve or disapprove or deny that service. So you will see that thing under services. If you click on all services, you can see a new service is created and it is pending. So you can do one thing, you can click on edit. You can go through this service, everything looks fine. If you want, you can tell them to do some changes in the service, like you can see the media, add-on services, fags, posted by, everything is added over here. But if you still want, if you think something is missing, you can contact the user, you can tell them to fix this thing. And once you think this is fine, everything is looking good, you can go ahead and publish this service. And now this service will display on the website. You can see the link. This is how this service will look, right? Everything looking amazing. This is the single service. We have just added these widgets. This is the price widget and this is the author widget. Both the widgets are working, and everything that we just entered, delivery time, English level, author, add-on services, everything is absolutely fine working over here. Now let's do one thing. Let's start designing this website. There's one more thing left. At the end of the video, I'll show you. I've shown you one thing for now. For now, I've shown you how a user, on your website, they can sign up as a freelancer. So this person, we have seen from very beginning, this person signed up as a freelancer, fixed the profile picture, name, everything. This person then submitted the service and add-on services. Now at the end of the video, I'll show you how another user can sign up as an employer or as a regular customer, and they can buy this service, they can purchase this service, and after that how they can make the payment, and then how this chatting thing works. So this employer can ask this freelancer that I want this website to be made like this, I want these all different features in the website, and so on and so forth. And then once this service is completed, once the project is completed, this freelancer will deliver the project, and after that the payment will be distributed. 20% commission will go to you, the admin, and rest 80% will go to the freelancer. And how that entire process works, we'll see that thing at the very end of the video. Before that, let me show you how you can design the website, because right now if I open my home page, this is how it looks. So designing part is left. We have to design the home page, we have to design many different pages. All right, so most of the times you don't have to worry about these pages. Home page is the only page that you have to create, that you have to design from scratch. Rest all the pages you can just import it and use it on your website. All right, in fact home page also I'll show you how you can just import it and use it on your website. So let's again first go back to the home page in the demo website. All right, so this is the page that we need to create. So let's see how we can do that. So for that, what I'll do is I'll come back to my dashboard, click on pages, and from here click on this add new button. Now we are creating our home page. So under title, we'll name it home. So under add title, I'll just type in home. Then after that, for the home page, you can see again, it is a full width page. We don't have any breadcrumbs and all. So we'll do the same thing. But before that, what I'll do is I'll just publish this page. Once it is published, I'll refresh this page. All right, now what we'll do is we'll search for this display settings. And under this thing, first we'll select full width. We'll select yes, it is full width. And after that, we don't want any breadcrumbs. So we'll make it no. We also want transparent header and footer for this. So we have to make this thing transparent header footer. Header transparent, yes, but we'll do that later on. Okay, once we complete the home page. Once you do this thing, after that, you can do one thing. You can click on update and update this page. Again, come back to your dashboard. Now we have just created this page. We have named it home, but just by naming it home, it does not become your home page. We have to set this page as our official home page. And to do that, you'll have to hover over settings, and under settings, click on reading. Now over here, you can see it says your home page displays your latest post. We have to display a static page. So select the second one, a static page, and under home page, select home that you have just created and click on save changes. Again, come back to pages. Now if you see besides home page, it will now say front page, because this is now set as your home page front page. Click on edit And now let's start designing this page. So for that, you'll use Elementor. Click on this button, edit with Elementor. Now before we start creating this website, let me just explain you what this Elementor page builder is and how it works. So a page builder will help you to, obviously build different pages, design different pages, and how it works. At the left hand side, you will see you will have all these different widgets or elements as they call it. And at the right hand side, we have the canvas. We'll be using these elements to design this page. So all these pages that you see, home page, blog page, shop page, any page you see, these pages are all created using Elementor. And these are different sections. As you can see, this is one section, then this is another section, popular services, third section, and so on and so forth. So this is what we'll do. So to create a new section, in fact, before that, let me do one thing. Let me click on this option. Okay, hamburger icon, click on this 3 lines icon, hamburger icon, click on site settings and click on layout, and under content width, make sure you have 1320. Okay, you can increase or decrease this number, and after that click on update, then come back, and under global fonts, click on this, select primary. By default it should be Roboto, but it is just, maybe we have changed. I'm recording this video after 3-4 days and rest of the video, so maybe we have already changed the font family. If it is not changed, you can do one thing for primary, secondary, all these font families. You can change this thing to Jost, J-O-S-T. Okay, now click on update, and after that you can cancel this thing, cut this thing, come back. Alright, now let's start creating this thing. So first we have to start with this first section. So to create this section, what we'll do is here, first of all, you can see we have 2 columns. Here left hand side we have these options, and at the right hand side we have these images and so on. So for this, we'll click on this plus button and we'll select flex box, and how many columns you want, you can select this thing. So in this case we want 2 columns, so I'll select 2 columns. Now by default, obviously this is going to be 50-50%. If you want to increase or decrease this thing, you can do it. So for first column, I'll select this thing, edit column. Okay, you can click on this option. If you say this thing, edit container, you will see it is 50%. So I'll change this thing, I'll make it 53. Okay, and for the second one, I'll make it 47. Now let's start with this left column. So first at the left hand side, we have this title, we have this heading. I'll copy this heading, come over here, and I'll use this heading element for this. So you can drag and drop the heading element. Okay, like this. Drag and drop the heading element over here. Now under title, I'll type in find the perfect freelance services. If you want to type in something else, you can do that thing as well. Now go to style. Now because we have changed the font family, you can see by default it is Jost. Now we have to only change the size. So for this, I want to make it 45 pixels and I want to make it bolder. So I'll select 700 weight. Then after that, you can also change line height. So for line height, I recommend EM instead of PX. Instead of pixels, we select EM. And after that, I'll type in 1.3. So it will display, it will add extra space between each line. So if you decrease this thing, as you can see, you can even make it negative. Or if you want, you can do it like this. Okay, so we want to make it 1.3. This is the EM that we want. Then after that, for color, you can see we have this white color. We'll change the color later on. In fact, let's do one thing, because right now if I try to change the color to white color, it will disappear. So let me actually do one thing, update this page. First, let's do changes in the background. So you can see in the row in the background, we have this green color, and on top of that, we have this, different type of, layout kind of thing. So first, let's do that changes. So for that, we'll click on this option, edit container, this 6 dots icon at top. Click on that. Now go to style, and over here, you'll see background type. Now under background type, do one thing, add this background image, which is given to you in the media option in the media folder. You'll see home hero BG. This is the one. Okay, select this, click on open. Now this is the line that you see, layout kind of line. So this image, so make sure you upload this image. Once uploaded, click on select. You cannot see any changes in the background. For that, what we'll have to do is we'll have to copy this green color. So let me see what this color code is. So this color code is 1F4B3F. So you will type in that color code under this color, hashtag 1F4B3F. All right. Once you type in this color code, after that you can position is center. This image we are talking about. Repeat, you can set no repeat, and size you can set cover. All right. Now we can change this color to white. So again, click on this heading, change this color to white color. All right. Now for the second option, copy this text, and for this we'll be using simple text editor. So drag and drop the text editor here, paste in whatever text you want, go to style. Again, make sure to first change the color to white. Now for the size, I think size looks good. Only changes that I would want to do is I will select this option. Let's see, go to advanced, and here you'll see width, select custom, and under this select pixels and type in 500 pixels. Okay, so we want this width to be 500 pixels. You can always do it like this. Okay, so I think it is very wide. So instead of that, again, first click on update. I think we should click on site settings again, and layout will be 1140. So make it 1140, not 1320. Now click on update. So make sure the layout is 1140, not 1320 or any other number. Now if I hide this thing, okay, this is looking much better. Decent amount of space at left and right. All right. Now below this thing, we have a lot of extra space. So to fix this thing, first click on text editor. Under margin, delink this thing, click on this thing, it will delink it. At bottom, type in -20. So we want to remove extra spacing from bottom. Then below this thing, we have this search bar. So for that, you will search for this option, search form. Okay, this is the one, APIS service search form. Drag and drop it at the bottom. This is how it will look like. We'll fix it, don't worry. Now for this, we have to add different fields. So here, as you can see, main search fields. So what search fields you want to add over here? So here, as you can see, we are adding what you're looking for and category. So first field, let's click on add item under field, and what field you want. So I'll select title. Okay, first one is title, and you can see how many columns by in total it should be 12 columns. Okay, so for the first I'll select 5 columns. Okay, this is the first one, 5 columns. We also have this icon, this search icon. So you can click on icons and search for search icon. Let's select TI search. Now for the title, here as you can see, placeholder is what are you looking for. So that is our placeholder. That is what I'll type in over here. Okay, so for the second item, we want categories. Choose categories. So we'll select categories. Placeholder will be choose categories. Then after that, how many columns for this one? So for the first one, we had 5 columns. For the second one, I want this to be 4 columns. Now for this, we don't have any icons. You can see we don't have any icons. So we'll leave it as it is. And this is how it will work, as you can see. In fact, for this one, you can select, okay, we'll see that later on. Then after that, let's see the button. Okay, we have this button option. So first make this thing no, we don't want to show advanced search. Okay, now let's see what we have. Then after that, we have buttons. So under button text, just type in search. And how many columns for the button? Now for the button, it will be 3 columns. Okay, this is how it will look like. We don't want this reset search as well. So let's make it, let's hide that thing, reset search. And this is how it will look like. Okay, now it is looking much better. Now let's go to style. Let's style this thing. First, we have button styling. So button, we want to make this circular. So under border radius, type in 50. It will make this button, this rounded type of button. Then after that, let's see the box styling. Select the box styling, and this also we want rounded. So here, as you can see, all the 4 corners are rounded. So border radius for box will be 70. And now as you can see, this is also rounded. This is how it will look like. Now if you see this thing, this column, the first column ends over here. If you see my mouse cursor, but this search bar is exceeding beyond the first column and is entering the second column. So if you also want to do this thing, you can click on this thing, go to advanced, delink the margin. Now at the right hand side, under right, you can type in -130. Okay, now as you can see, for you also, it is now entering the second column. Okay, like this. So you can achieve this thing, you can do it like this. Then we have this option, we have this counter. If you refresh it, you can see the counter. And we have 4 columns of these counters. So for that, what we'll do is we'll use this grid option. Drag and drop this grid at the bottom. And you have to select how many columns and row you want. So we want 4 columns and only 1 row. Alright, this is how it will look like. And inside this thing, we want to select counter. So drag and drop the counter. First one is 960 million total freelancers. So under number, I'll type in 960. Under suffix, I'll type in M. And under title, I'll type in total freelancers. Okay, this is how it will look like. Now go to style, This is also white, so change the color to white. Then after that, for typography, this is the number. So number, we want to decrease this size to 28, make it bolder, 700. Now the title, select title, and this also will be white. Now change the size for this as well. For this it will be 15, and rest everything looks good. Same thing, I'll right click, click on copy, right click over here, click on paste. Okay, then right click, paste, right click, paste, so that we have 4 columns. Now we can just click on the second one, and here it says 850 million positive reviews. Okay, so I'll type in 850, and under title I'll type in positive reviews, and for the third and fourth also you can do the same changes. And after that, first click on update before we do the right column. Now at the right hand side you can see we have 2 images, like this, and after that we have these 3 images. So first of all, this image is already given to you, so you can do one thing. You can search for image element. Here it is, drag and drop it at the right hand side. Now go to your media folder, and this is the image that is given to you. You can click on open. Now click on select to upload this image. All right, now this search bar is going behind this image, so you can do one thing. You can click on search bar. If you want this search bar to come at front, you can increase this Z index. So under Z index, you can see this Z index. Under Z index, just type in 2, and you can see now it will be in front of this page. All right, now for this image, select this image and select this size to full. Okay, for this this image that we are using, select the image and make the size full. Now go to image, go to style, and under width, select this option 120%. Okay, we want to increase this size a little bit more. Now again click on update, and after that we have these 3 images. These are also given to you. So for that, again you will search for image element, drag and drop this image at the bottom. Okay, now in this option, let me upload these 3 images. As you can see, link 1, link 2, link 3, open images. Now first we have this proof of quality. So this is the one. I'll select this, click on select. Size will be full. And after that, for width, you can increase or decrease the width. So how big or small you want. So maybe I'm selecting, let's say 60%. All right. Or maybe if you want to decrease this number, you can do that thing as well. 60, I think looks good. Let me again come back. Now we want to bring this image at top. So go to advanced and select position, select absolute. Now wherever you want to bring it, you can just select like this. Okay. So I want to maybe bring it over here, or maybe on top of this image. So I'll bring it at bottom, then right a little bit like this. Now let me actually select this main image, and let's see if we can increase the size a little bit more. Okay, if under max width, also type in 120% so that it becomes a little bit bigger. We want this image to be bigger. Now select this proof of quality image, and you can go to width, increase this size a little bit more. Maybe 75 is looking good. And again, you can change the positioning if you want. Now for the second and third image, safe and secure, let's use this image again. Just drag and drop the image element at the bottom and select the safe and secure image. Click on full. Again, go to style and let's add 75%. Go to advanced. Under positioning, absolute. Maybe not 75. Okay. It was 750. That is the reason why. Or maybe if you want to decrease the size, you can make it 65. And let's go to advanced and change the positioning. Bring it at bottom. Finally, we have the third image. Okay, this one. Drag and drop the image element at the bottom. Use the third image, which is this image. Click on select. Full size, and this is going to be 80. Go to advanced and position absolute again, and bring it at bottom. All right, maybe over here. All right, fine. Now let's do one thing. Click on this edit column. Let's add some space at top and also at bottom. You can see some spacing at top and bottom. So for that, we'll select this option and we'll go to advanced and add padding of 100 pixels, or maybe even more if you want. Instead of 100, you can add 130 pixels both at top and bottom. Now as you can see, this is how it will look like, and we want everything in middle. So you can go to layout and you can select this option, align items center. Okay, so everything now will come in middle, and this is what we want. Okay, so this is your first section. Now click on our update so that whatever changes you have made will be saved. Now let's create a second section. So for that, let's again add a new container. So what we'll do is we'll click on this plus button. Let's see, for the second option, we need just a single column. So I'll select flexbox and single column. So first one. And over here first we have this title. So I'll copy the title. We'll use the heading element for this. So drag and drop the heading element. Paste in the title. Go to style. And color for this is 222, hashtag 222, 6 times 2 actually. And what I'll do is I'll save this color. I'll click on this plus button, create new global color, and I'll name this thing 222. Okay, it says the same exact color code already exists. So maybe we already have added this color. Oh, here it is. So we can just click on this globe icon and click on this color code and it will be added. Okay. Then after that, what size you want. So for this, we want 32 pixels. Then after that, we want to also make it bolder if you want. Then we have our text editor. We'll drag and drop the text editor. Most viewed, all-time top selling services. All right. And after that, for this also, I want the same color. So I'll just select this color, and at the bottom, we don't want this much margin. So bottom margin will be -20. Then below this thing, or maybe we do want some space over here. So I'll remove this -20. And after that, we need these 4 columns. So for this, again, we'll use the grid element at the bottom. All right. We want 4 columns and 1 row. And in this, we want to use this thing. Okay. Feature box. So again, come back to your elements and search for feature box. Okay. Apus feature box, drag and drop it over here. Now, how many columns you want? So we want 1 column. We'll just select 1. And what style you want? So we want style 1. Then after that, let's see, we will click on add item. And after that, we'll select, this is the icon. If you want to see, if you want to know what icon is this, you can just right click on this icon and click on inspect. And you can see flat icon CV. Okay. So you can search for this. You can actually first select icon and you can search for CV icon. And here it is. You have the flat icon CV. Then for title, it says post a job. And under description, it says it's free and easy to post a job. So you can type in that thing over here. All right. Then after that, for number 2, you can just right click, copy, right click, paste, right click, paste, right click, paste. All right. And if you want to add some space in between, you can click on this thing, edit container. And after that, you can select this column and row gap. So maybe if you want 20 pixels gap between each column, or maybe 40 pixels space, you can just do it like this. All right. Now for the second option, you can just change the title to choose freelancer. All right. And after that, we want this icon. So this is flat icon, web design icon. So we'll search for web design icon. Here it is. And similarly for the third and fourth one, you can do the same thing. And at the bottom, we need some space. In fact, we need some space both at top and bottom. So what we'll do is we'll select this option, edit container, and we'll go to advanced. Now select this option, select this option first. Now for top and bottom, I'll add 100 pixels padding. Then below this thing, we have this popular services. So for this, we'll add another row. Okay, single column. And inside this thing, we'll just use this. This is a simple element, services tab element. So we'll search for services tab elements. Here it is, Apus services tabs. So select this thing. What is your title? So our title is popular services. That is going to be our title. Our subtitle or description is this. Now add item and what all option you want. So creative and design. Now again, you have to first go to your dashboard. You see what all categories you have added. So under services, if you click on categories, you can see we have added designing, voiceover, okay, all these options. So first I'll add web development. So I'll click on tab title will be web development. Now under slug, what you have to do is you have to copy this thing. Here as you can see it says slug. So copy this slug for web development and paste it under category slug. Okay, now as you can see it will display this thing. And then you can do some changes if you want. Then after that for item 2, click on this thing. And maybe for item 2 we want to display designing. So I'll click on designing and slug for designing. Copy it, paste it under slug. Okay, now as you can see web development, designing both are added. Then click on update. Now scroll down and limit we want 8. We want to display 8 items like this. So here as you can see 4 at top, 4 at bottom, and here it is displaying 3. So instead of 3 columns you want to display 4 columns. So 4 at top, 4 at bottom. Alright, and after that if you want to change the layout, instead of grid, if you want to make it carousel, or if you want to do something else, you can obviously do that. So let's make it carousel, and after that rest everything is fine. Let's go to advanced and padding bottom. Let's add 100 pixels at bottom because at top we already have a nice amount of padding. So only at bottom. Now click on update. Now similarly you can create all these sections. Now the 3 sections, the top 3 sections, I just wanted to show you how to use Elementor to create a section or to create a page like this. Now if I show you for all the different sections, all the different pages, this will take like 10-20 hours. So what I'll do is I'll save some time, both your time and my time, and I've given you this layout, this home layout. You can just import this layout on your website. So to do this thing, you can click on this button now, add template, go to my templates, and over here click on import template and import this template. Under pages you will see home page template. Here is home template. Open this, and once it is successfully imported, you can just go ahead and click on insert and insert this template. It will also insert, I think, the top sections, all these things. So we don't want this thing. I'll delete it. We already have these sections. Okay, this is also we already have. We want only these many. Okay, the bottom all sections. Now for color, you can go ahead and change the color. Instead of this blue color, you can change this thing to this 2 color. Same thing over here. Okay, rest everything looks good over here as well. Change the color. Rest everything is fine. Click on update. If you want to do some changes in this, obviously you can just click on this thing. These are your different categories. So if somebody clicks on this thing, they will just be redirected to that category. It is very similar. You can see we are using category box. You have to add the category slug and title, whatever title you want, you can add that title. Alright, so this is your home page. Now once you create any page using Elementor, you should always see how that page looks on a mobile phone and tablet. Basically, we have to make this page mobile friendly page. So to do this thing, you have to click on this thing, responsive mode icon at the bottom left, and at top click on this mobile icon. Now here as you can see, this is how it will look in a mobile phone. Now bottom sections which we have just imported, they all look amazing, but top sections we have to do some changes because we have created it from scratch. So first of all, in mobile phone, I want to click on this heading. I want to decrease the size of this heading. Okay, and also I want to make it center align. This also, second also, I want to make it center align. All right, so I'll go to content, in fact go to style, make it center. Now for this search bar, it is looking really bad, so we'll click on this thing, we'll remove the margin. Okay, we'll add 0 margin for now, and after that we also will remove this border radius. So border radius, button is fine 50, but box border radius will be 0, or maybe if you want a little bit, maybe 10 or 20 will be fine, so that a little bit rounded corners. All right, category, we have this thing. If you want to add some margin from left or right, you can do that. Maybe 10 pixels margin from left and right, not bottom, right and left. All right. Now these are displaying one in a single column. I want to fix this thing. I'll select this thing, edit container, and for mobile phone I want to display 2 columns like this, fixed. Then after that, this is how it is looking. Now this image is going in the second section. So to fix this thing, I'll click on this and I'll bring it over here. Okay. Similarly for other images also you can do that thing. Now I'll click on this thing, edit container, and we'll add some margin maybe from left and right, maybe 10 pixels from left and right. Then everything else looks perfect. Don't need to do any changes. Similarly, you can click on a tablet and you can see how your website looks on a tablet, and you can fix that. Now click on update. With this, we have completed our home page. Now we need to import few more pages. So let me first come back to my dashboard. We need to import our about, contact and fax page. So for that, again, we'll click on pages, click on add new. Let's first create or import our about page. I'll give it a title of about or about us. And after that, under main content only, which is fine. We don't want any breadcrumb, so no breadcrumb. Click on publish. Click on edit with Elementor. First, make sure it is published. Now click on edit with Elementor. And again, I have given you the template. You can just import this template on your website and you'll have this website. So let's see. Click on this add template. Go to my templates, import template. And now import this about page template, which is over here, about us page, Freeio. Once imported, again, just click on this insert button and insert this template. And after that, whatever changes you want to make, you can just click on that thing. Okay, we have already used most of these things. These are all feature box, icons. We have already used this thing. So whatever changes you want to make, just click on that and do the changes. Okay, this is your about page. Click on update. Then again, come back to your dashboard. Let's create or let's import our contact page. So click on pages, add new, and give it a title of contact page or contact us, and no breadcrumb for this as well. So under breadcrumb, we'll select no breadcrumb and publish it, and import this page as well. Click on edit with Elementor. Click on add template, go to my templates and import template, select file, select the contact page, click on open. Let me actually do one thing, also import the fax page, which will be our next page. So because we are creating the contact page template, we'll select the contact page, click on insert, and you'll have your contact page over here. You can just click on this thing, change your address, change your phone number from here. All right. Instead of this phone number, if you want some other phone number, just type in that phone number. It will display over here. Now your contact form might not display. You might see some error over here. Click on that error. And at the left hand side, you will see the shortcode. Delete this shortcode. Now go back to your dashboard. Click on contact at the left hand side. Click on this form. Edit this form, contact form 1. Click on edit. Delete everything that you see under this. Now again, open the pages folder. Under media, open the pages folder, and inside that you will see contact form. Open this file. Now click on Ctrl A to select everything. Now click on Ctrl C to copy everything. Now come back, paste in this code, and after that click on save. Now once you do this thing, you will get this shortcode at top. Copy this shortcode, come over here and paste in this shortcode over here. Now you will see your contact page will display like this. Okay, and after that, if you want to change your location, you can just click on this pencil button at top right corner of this map, and you can enter your location over here. Okay, and it will display the exact location. Then fax at the bottom, click on update. Again, let's come back to our dashboard, click on pages to add a new page. Let's add a final fax page. Let's give it a title of fax. Publish it. Click on edit with Elementor, and after that add template, my templates, and we have already imported it. So here it is, fax page. Insert this page, and here it is. Click on this thing. If you want to change the question answer, you can do it. This is frequently asked questions. Okay. Again, come back to your dashboard. With this, we have basically completed everything. Only few final settings are left. So we have done the Freeio settings. Now do one thing, under appearance, click on customize, and we have few more settings. Let's see them. Now under customize, we have to select header, and we have we have to first import header. So again, come back over here and click on header. I think we had imported header at beginning. Let's see, header and footer builder. Click on footer builder first. Yeah, we have this footer, then header builder will be over here. We have the header dashboard as well. Now click on add new header and I'll name it main header, and we have to import this header as well. Click on publish. Now click on edit with Elementor. We have to import a new header. I've given you this file as well. We have imported the header for dashboard page, but for now we have to import new header. Go to my templates, import template, and now import this one, header Freeio. Okay, click on open, and after that import this option where it is. Here is header Freeio. Insert this thing. Now in this thing, menu and all will not work properly for now. For now, just click on update. Come back to your dashboard. Not to this one. Yeah, come back to your dashboard. And let's first create a menu. So under appearance, click on menus. And what all links you want inside the menu. Let's create a new. We have created these 3 menus. We have to create a new menu. Click on create a new menu. Name it main menu or whatever you want. Now what all pages you want inside this. So maybe I want home page, about, contact, and dashboard, and all these pages are already given to you under this thing. Once you log in, you will get those pages. So we want to, let's see, job, all these are under dashboard page, so we don't have to add these links. Projects, you can do services page. We surely want this services page, and if you want any more pages, you can just tick mark that. Now you can do it like this. Now under services, maybe I want to display service categories, so I'll add all 4. Click on add to menu and bring everything under services like this. And finally tick mark primary menu, both for mobile and regular primary menu. Again, come back to your header, refresh it. Okay, this page, make sure to refresh it. Now here, as you can see, it will now display this thing. Okay, now for this category menu, select the category menu that we have created, so that now it will display the categories menu as well. Click on update. Now come back to your dashboard again. Select footer builder and create a new footer. Okay, this is again your main footer. Publish it. Click on edit with Elementor, and after that click on add template, my templates, import template, and this time footer Freeio. Okay, here it is, footer Freeio. Open this, and once inserted or once imported, you have to insert it. Here it is, footer Freeio. Insert this file, and this is how it looks like. Now again, you can just go ahead and select create menus and select under that. So under about, you can select what menu you want to display. Under categories, what menu you want to display. Under support, what menu you want to display. You can just select that and click on publish. Similarly, for the bottom thing, you can click on that thing, and instead of free all these things, you can type in your company's name, and you can type in copyright like 2023, all rights reserved. You can type in your company's name. All right. Now for terms and services, you can add links for different pages. So here you can click on this Facebook, Twitter, and you can add your Facebook and Twitter link under this thing. Okay. Once you're done, click on update. Again, come back to your dashboard. Now for home page, you can see we have to make a transparent menu. So we'll click on pages. We'll edit the home page, and we'll just select menu transparent. Okay. Transparent menu we want. So we'll select header transparent. We'll make it yes. And what header you want? We want the main header and main footer. Okay, click on update. After that, again, come back to your customize and refresh it. Now click on header and just select the main header. Okay, this is the default header. All right, then after that, come back, select the footer and select the footer, which is the default footer for you. Okay. Then after that, select service settings. And if you open a single service, let me open this single service. This is how it looks like. If you want to change that, you can click on single service. This is version 1. You can select version 2. Okay, this is how it will look like. You can select version 3. All right. So whatever style you want and what all options you want to display, how many columns you want, you can change it from here. And the rest everything I think is fine. Just one thing under typography, make sure you select Jost over here, a Jost, J-O-S-T, alright, and publish it. Now you can cut this thing. And finally, let's see a demo transaction, whether everything is working properly or not. So we had earlier opened this, incognito a window or incognito or a private window, and we had created this service. If I go to my services, we had created this service. Now let me do one thing. Let me open this website in a new browser. Let's open this in this browser, Microsoft Edge browser. And now let me sign up as an employer. In this browser, we have signed up as a freelancer. In the new browser, we want to sign up as an employer, and we want to see whether we can purchase the service or not. So I'll click on sign up. Now this time I'll sign up as an employer. I'll enter my email. I'll select some password over here. Now click on register now. Once you are registered, you will be redirected. Now let me go to services, and I can see there is one service. I can click on this service. Okay, so this is the service, create an e-commerce website. Maybe I want this service. What I'll do is I'll select the service. Maybe I also want these add-ons for this service. Okay, so I'll select this, click on buy now to purchase this service. You're being redirected to your final page, checkout page. I'll enter my details over here. Under name, I'll type in John Doe, and under address, I can type in some address. All right, some phone number, and after that I can make payment through credit, debit card, through PayPal, through Razorpay. Okay, you can select any one of these options. Let me actually do one thing. Let me also enable cash on delivery, because I don't want to make payment to myself. All right, so for that I'll go to WooCommerce settings, go to payments, and I'll enable cash on delivery. You don't have to do that. In fact, you should not do this thing. We don't want cash on delivery for services. We want only payment gateways. So again, I'll come back over here in this Edge browser, refresh this page, fill in the form again very quickly. You can select any one of these payments. I'll just select cash on delivery, click on place order. Once this person makes the payment, let me show you what happens after that. After that, this person will get this invoice that your order is now completed. Now you have to first, see this thing. You'll go back. Now you as an admin, you will get an email. You'll always get a notification when a new order is placed. So you'll see this thing at the left hand side. Under WooCommerce, you'll click on orders. You'll get a notification, email notification whenever there is new order. Here, as you can see, order number 300 by John Doe, 23 seconds ago. You can click on this order and you can change the status to completed. Okay, if you have received the payment. Now let me go back to this page, this employers, this freelancers page, and let me click on, now under my services, as you can see, one in queue. So somebody has now, selected my service. So I'll select this view in queue, and I can see there is this employer person who has selected this service and he has hired me. I can click on view history. Now I can go ahead and chat with this person. So this person wants to wants an e-commerce website. They also want SEO optimized and website service. So I'll ask this person what all features you want in your website, something like that. Okay, so I'll just ask this person, or if I want to give them, if I have a layout, like what kind of website I'll be creating, I'll just give them that layout. Like, this is the website that I'll create for you. I'll type in all this thing and I'll send this message to this employer. Now let's go back to this employers page, dashboard. And here I'll click on bought services, my bought services, because I just bought this service. Click on view history and I can see I have this message. I also have this file, what all features. So I'll explain again. This employer will now say, okay, I want all these things and all. And they can keep on chatting with this. Okay. Once this service is completed, this employee will now say, your website is completed. Okay, this is the website link. I hope everything is fine. Okay, once everything is fine, and they will finally ask the employer, please mark this service as completed. Okay, and I'll again come back to this employers page. I'll see, okay, they're asking me, I have this website service completed. Now what I'll do is I'll change this service, I'll change this thing to completed and click on update. Now as you can see, updated. Earlier, if I see, now as you can see, this is the freelancer again. Earlier, freelancer payment or freelancer's balance was 0. But because this is now marked as payment, now if I refresh this page, you will see this thing. We have $180. Total amount was $225. But because we had admin commission 20%, that 20% is deducted and $180 will be credited to this employer, to this freelancer's account. Now this freelancer can go to statements. They can see they have $180 in their account, and they can click on withdraw now. If they want to withdraw through PayPal or through Payoneer or bank transfer, they can select this thing. They can actually first go to payouts and they can enter their PayPal email address so that you can make payment through PayPal. If they want to receive payment through bank transfer, they can add the bank details. All right, like this. And after that, they can then go to settlements. Now if I want to withdraw this $180, I can click on withdraw. I want maybe bank transfer, I'll select withdraw money. Okay, it says first you have to verify your account to withdraw money. So we'll click on verify. This freelancer will click on verify. They will type in their name. Let me type in the name. Okay, contact number, passport number or Aadhaar number, whatever it is. Then they will upload the scanned copy of whatever proof they have selected. They will enter the address and all and click on submit verification. Now you as an admin will have to verify this user. So you will come over here. You will see under freelancers. I think it will be under freelancers, or it is under Freeio settings. Under Freeio settings, click on verifications. You will see we have this pending. You can click on edit to see the details. You can see this is the person, this is the file this person has added. You can open this file. You can see whether this scan copy is correct or not. You can check everything. If you think this is a genuine person, you can click on publish. Basically, by clicking on publish, you will verify this user. Again, let's try it again. Again, I'll come back to this freelancer's account because now I'm verified. Now I'll again try it again. Click on statements, withdraw money, bank transfer, click on withdraw money. And now as you can see, withdrawal request has been accepted. Now again, you will get a notification. Admin will get a notification there is a new withdrawal request. So you'll see that under withdrawals, under Freeio settings withdrawals, you can see a new request, $180. You know everything is genuine because this service was completed and everything was completed. You can now click on edit. You can see the details that you have to do a bank transfer to this person for $180, and you can see all the bank account details. Once you have made the payment to this freelancer, you can click on publish, and after that, with this settlement will this transaction will be settled. So with this, we have seen everything, okay, from top to bottom, from beginning to end, everything. How a freelancer will create an account, how an employer will create an account, how an employer can, apply for service. They can hire a freelancer for that, and how all this transaction works and everything. And with this, we have completed this website. I hope you find this video helpful. If you find this video helpful, if you want to watch more useful videos like this one, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. And finally, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.